All right. So, last session, you guys rescued the princess, and the two guards flew her home immediately because they were given orders to do so. But you guys chose to stay back and see if you can deal with this soil situation of Romero.
Yep.
And I think you plan, or think you're gonna plan, to go into the Crystal Mountains, which looks very vast, very, very
Yeah.
big. So you know that you don't
Well,
have the skills to navigate that, and you don't have a map to navigate that, and you don't even know what's in there. So that might be on the back of your mind.
since we're trying to deal with the water issue, I was thinking, can Boy talk to the frogs? Yes, because he's done that before.
Yes.
So maybe that is our way of finding the source of the problem. If we find some more of those frogs that seem to like the
Yeah.
water so much.
Okay.
There was one passage a while back that we avoided, but we heard running water down the branch. But I don't know how far back that was.
Yeah, we'd have to go back and check it out.
Do any of the locals in the village have any knowledge of these caves? Maybe act as a local guide?
You ask around the village,
Yeah.
and none of them use the caves. Um, the caves are actually forbidden. Not forbidden as in like somebody's trying to keep us to go in there, but forbidden as in too dangerous to go in, and nobody wants to really die, so nobody really does use that. Anytime they need to do trades and whatnot, they generally take the trade route, which is the
Right,
road.
the big road that goes all the way around the mountains.
Yeah. Because it also splits off to the east to more towns, they'll tell you that they sometimes trade with.
Well, if we want to investigate the water issue, we're going to have to risk getting lost in the caves. If we just want to get back to the princess's folks, then we might be better off taking the long way round.
Around the mountains.
Yeah.
I guess so. Although, I don't know, maybe Secret's hinting at, like, us needing to get a map or something.
You ask townsfolk for a map, and nobody has one.
Okay.
And
I'm
hinting that
willing to
it's the
brave the
vast
caves in the
unknown.
interest of helping the people here. But if that's not our priority, since stowing these artifacts away with the Windians was our original goal. What do we
True?
feel is more important?
Well, I mean, like, we
I
did
think the
rescue the
artifacts are more
princess.
important.
their king is supposedly still very sick,
Yeah, we never
and
really found a
here
solution
is
to that.
Well, it's
yeah,
been several days
the
since he
land here is
left.
all bleh.
So I guess the status of the kingdom you're not really sure at this point, but he was last known sick. But since you guys were at that kingdom, how many days has it been? It's been over a
Is she the
week.
crown princess?
Um, I mean, she wasn't wearing a crown per se, so I guess you don't really know. But they are calling her the princess,
I
so
mean, I guess
perhaps.
I don't have any reason to know since I didn't ask, but I was just curious if she's the next in line of succession, is
Yeah.
what I was wondering.
I guess you don't know. Yeah.
Well, I mean, ultimately, if we get lost and disappear forever into the mountains, that means that there's two artifacts that are also lost and disappeared forever into the mountains. So,
Oh my god.
Huh.
silver lining.
Well, if they can locate each other, I don't think they'd be lost forever.
They can locate each other? What?
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
how
you
how
had
are we
visions,
getting
but I
like the
didn't.
visions?
That's you
I
though.
thought it was I thought it was just because we like okay, never mind. I thought it was because we
So
like had one that was giving us
technically, you
visions of
guys
the
don't
next
know
ones.
why you're having the visions, and technically, you don't know what the visions are actually representing. That is all upon interpretation of the character. Perhaps someday you'll find out.
Yeah, I guess yeah, we had the visions before we had any of them, so okay.
Just don't
Actually, we
use
don't know
the
where the
earth cape.
necromancer went either.
That is
Oh, he's
true.
somewhere in his tower.
He left.
He said his
I mean,
Well, I mean,
experiment is
technically, there's nothing stopping
done.
him from going back.
True.
we don't know if like we explored the whole tower.
Actually, that actually brings up an interesting other point, though. We just sent the princess off alone with the guards back to her kingdom. We still have no idea what the necromancer meant when he said, "My experiment's done. I'm finished. See ya." So whatever he did was done. So, like, what did he do? And did we just send the princess back to her town where she's going to turn into this giant kaiju and rampage the whole city?
Oh my god, that's a great idea. Locust swarms burst from her body and swarm over the town.
Yeah.
Hell wasps.
Or maybe she's now under his control. Some sort of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know.
whatever. It's out of our hands now.
Ugh.
Let's go wander the caves. We're here now. We might as well help these people.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'm game for that.
Alright. When do you leave? Remember, it was like a half a day between the caves and the town.
Probably in the morning then.
Yeah, first thing in the morning. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So
Well, what time is it right now, actually?
it's it's you guys slept outside of the town because you didn't want to go into the town during the nighttime. So it's the morning time.
Yep. Okay.
And you're
Okay.
not exactly in the
Do we
town
want to go in the
yet.
town
Well, you guys
and
actually did go into town because you started
see?
asking NPCs questions. So yeah, you're in the town.
Yeah. Okay. So
So it's
let's
like 8 or
maybe
9 in the morning.
see if we can get some info on if the king is still sick and how the princess is doing.
You're in Romero, not Windia.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, let's just go to the caves.
Yep, let's do it.
All right.
We stock up on some supplies in the village before we go.
Okay.
Get some more
Sure,
rations.
food, water.
Does anybody have anything that they can use to map? Pen, paper? I'll pick some of that up too.
Okay.
You don't need to map it out.
Well, at least the route that we take, so that we have like a small chance of finding our way out if things go totally wrong.
All right. Any other preparations you want to make? Get this window open here.
Nope. I think I'm good.
Let's see.
All right, you guys spend half the day traveling to the cave entrance. It's new 2 p.m.
We never found any links between the necromancer and the black dragons, did we? Like, he wasn't carrying around their signal or insignia, or he had no books that had sort of notes or papers.
To be honest, you
where
didn't
he's
get
talking with them.
a good look at him. And in the
Okay.
alchemy lab, you didn't find any like journals or anything. It was all just alchemical how-tos and stuff. He's quite the mysterious fellow.
Okay. So I guess we'll cautiously enter the caves and do our best to try and remember the route back.
Okay. Well, there is no map for this. The caves are vast and there's lots of tunnels. We're going to play a left-right game. When you guys get to a joint, you can go left, right, or straight. Sometimes only left or right, or sometimes only this or that. And you may or may not find anything. You may or may not get lost. Because you have no knowledge of where you're going. So, you guys start to travel into the cave, and you come across your first crossroads. You can go straight, left, or right.
Okay, how long were we here? How long has it been since we left the caves to begin with?
What do you mean?
How many days? Okay, ultimately, my question is, can you tell which way we came from? I understand this will become harder as we go in because it will have been longer since we passed, but maybe at least for the first little bit, we might have some clues.
Maybe.
I don't know what you
I
think you
feel
can
like
do, but
with my set of skills, I have a decent sense of direction.
Survivals?
I mean, yeah, survival. I have knowledge
Mm-hmm.
geography. I have a
Knowledge
spell
geography is not going to
called
help you.
Tracking is what I was kind of thinking.
That's survival.
Yeah.
that. Well, I mean, that's the extent of my
What
whatchamacallit.
was the skill?
My being
I didn't
able
hear what
to
it was. Or the ability you said you had a...
survival.
No, you had a spell or something.
I have a 0 level spell that at least lets me know which direction north is at any time.
Oh, that's good. That can be very handy.
Okay. I will see if I can assist Boy in determining which passage we came from originally.
Okay.
Oh wow, I wasn't gonna roll, but then I rolled well.
Hmm. Luckily, it's easier to tell now than before. You think you guys came from the straight passage.
Okay. Then that is the route we'll take.
Heading back. Yeah.
I mean, unless we want to actually explore the side passages, but to find out where the water problem is, but I don't know.
Yeah, like that one. I guess like the fat frog was the only like thing we found that was kind of like maybe relevant because there was water next to it.
Yeah, he was near the beginning. But there was, I remember distinctly that at some point in time, we did camp near a tunnel branch where we could hear running water down that branch. So maybe we'll just wait, see if we can find that again and see what happens. Okay, we'll just go straight then.
Okay. Straight you go. And several hours pass.
Ideally, we'll find the remains of our old camp.
Maybe. You run into another crossroad where one just branches off left.
Any sound of water?
No?
Okay.
I perceive around and see if I noticed anything different about one way versus the other.
I'm assisting Boy.
You're assisting boys. What? Boy hasn't rolled.
Oh, do you want to survival again, or I
I don't
didn't
know.
hear survival.
Oh, I just presented you guys with a situation. You do what you want to do.
Yeah, we came to another branch. So, unless anybody has any other ideas, I was just going to go
If I
with the
can
same
remember
plan.
where we went.
Well, if you want to find out, you know what to do.
No, I don't.
Survival? I
You
didn't. I
gotta
didn't.
tell me to roll something.
Oh, I didn't know that. Usually, guys, you opt in to do stuff when you want to. That's what you guys were doing. I wasn't asking for this role. Like, Anaraxis opted in, and Guru Gigi said they wanted a perception. So, um, Yeah. Okay. Well, then, with that survival, boy is certain that you guys went straight. And Guru Gigi, you don't notice anything here, except for you do see a pile of bones.
Um,
Oh,
I will take a look at the bones. Do they look like human bones or maybe some other kind of creature?
Some other kind of creature.
Does it look like a big creature or a small creature?
It's small.
Okay. I'll point out to the party and be like, oh, some smaller thing died here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can try to identify the animal by the bones if it was an animal.
It doesn't seem natural to you.
Oh, okay. Then boy shrugs and he looks a little concerned.
Okay. Well, let's be extra careful.
So what way do you go?
you said straight? We'll take straight.
Okay, you guys carry on straight. And several more hours will pass. And you guys are starting to get kind of tired, as if you've been walking all day. But you have no idea what time it is, I guess, because you're in a cave. And watches have not been invented. Or they
Do
have,
we
and you
ever
just
come
don't know.
across the? Yes, they're really expensive. Did we ever come across the remains of our old camp?
Nope.
That's concerning. Have we just not gone far enough, or did we take a wrong turn?
No, you don't think you've taken a wrong turn.
I, I, I think we press on until we find where we camped before, because then we would have
Yeah, I'm good with that.
a waypoint.
I mean, we're
Okay.
pretty confident we're going the same way we went last time, right? Sounds like.
Hopefully.
All right, you press on a couple of more hours, and you eventually run into one of your camps. You remember, you've been in this cave for well, 4 evenings, 5 days prior. So you know you're gonna be down
Yeah.
here a long time.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, we'll just set up camp here then.
Okay. Do you wanna
We'll
do
take
your
watches.
watches and nighttime perceptions in a strange foreign place?
I'll take first watch.
Alright.
What are we, yeah, our watchers are like, what, 2.5 hours each with four of us?
Yeah, I think that's what you guys were
Or are they
doing.
longer than that?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what gets us 8 hours. Okay,
Okay.
yep.
So, nighttime perception.
Does she want us to roll that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm rolling it.
yeah, she asked for perception.
Okay.
Dang, Matt. Usually you're opting in to do stuff on your own.
Well, I'm being presented with very little like to go on story-wise, so we are like telling me what we want to do, so then we need more, I don't know, we need more DM feedback.
Well, here's the thing is you don't really have story where you're going. So your knowledge is what you have. Like there's really nothing more that I can present to you guys right now. I presented everything and you guys chose to come through here. So this is what it is. Um I don't I don't know what more I can tell you. There's no triggers right now, so I don't have anything to trigger you with. You guys are choosing to travel through a scary, unknown, dangerous location, so I can't really drive you. I don't know what you want.
The scary things to happen to it.
Oh, I think we're just looking for information.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One of three things will happen. We'll get lost and wander randomly. We'll get back to the Windians, which is fine. Or we will find some clue as to the issue with the water. And then we can
Perhaps.
pursue that.
Eh. But you guys made the choice to stop and camp, so you can make the choice to
Yeah,
do a nighttime perception if you want. I'm not forcing you
I
to
did.
do it, but I did say that if you want to roll one, you can. And Tiberius rolled one as well. And I think our watch order is still the same watch order as we had before, which is. Oh, it went out of order again. Was it Tiberius
I,
first?
I don't remember what our original order was, so I just chose arbitrarily to go first. But
Oh, okay. Aaron Axis can go first.
Yeah, we can have Aaron Axis and then let's see, Tiberius, me, and then Gigi.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I got that. Cool. You guys do sleep through the night. And during those watches, you don't really hear any noises. It's actually eerily quiet in here. You still hear like drips here and there from like stalactites and dripping and whatnot, but it's very like far and few between. Extremely slow drips.
that was the same as when we came here, right? Like nothing's changed.
Right. This place was eerily quiet. Okay, so 10
Hmm.
hours pass. So let me move the clock up. And you probably spend an hour to prepare. And you guys are healthy and rested enough to carry on if you want to. You're not really sure what time it is.
Right. Okay. Forward, onward and upward.
Yep.
All right,
Let's go.
you carry on. And after many hours of the day, you run into another crossroads. This time, this one has five routes, two to the right, one to the left, one straight.
Hmm.
That's four. Oh, the way we
Is
came was
And
there
then we came again. Yeah.
is
oh,
there the
okay.
sound of water in any of them?
Can try a perception.
Oh, that's rated double rolled? Or is that my last roll? No, I think I might
Yeah,
have double rolled.
even with your best shot, you're not hearing any water, as if maybe there isn't.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, I am keeping a rough map of the route that we're taking.
All right. So which path do you want to go? Aranexus is trying to track with the survival.
Um, I guess yeah, if we want to try and go back the way we came,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
survival
just
it.
my impression I'm getting right now. Is you guys are just trying to find your own route. But unless you want to do something different, let me know. Um, but yeah, boy, you do see that your route was straight again.
Okay, straight it is.
Straight it is.
So are we just trying to get back to the wizard tower to explore it more or something, or what are we
What?
trying to do?
No, you're going the opposite direction of the tower. You guys are currently
So,
like
like,
in the middle of the mountains heading towards Windia.
the
Oh,
goal
we're trying to get back
is
to Windia. Okay. I
either
was
we get back to
confused.
Windia or we find some clue as to what's going on with the water, which
Okay, okay.
is apparently somewhere in the mountains. So, either of those two is sort of what we're going for right now.
Got it.
All right, so you're gonna follow your tracks again?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And you guys walk for like 4 more hours, and there seems to be a camp. Perhaps your camp?
Okay, that's good.
You guys are kind of tired. You have been walking a whole work day, if not longer. But you could
Yeah.
keep going if
Uh,
you wanted to. You have some energy still left.
unless anybody objects, I'm pretty satisfied with just camping where we were before. It gives us the same length
Yeah,
of
if we're
time.
tired.
I
Sure.
mean, our guides kind of knew what was going on, so let's sort of just recreate what they were doing.
Yep, that works for me.
Okay,
I also assumed that they chose what they considered to be the safest places to camp.
maybe. So you guys gonna set
It's
up
an
camp?
assumption.
You can do
Yes.
your nighttime perceptions or any other things you guys want to do as well. Okay. While everybody is asleep, in the middle of the night, Guru Gigi, during
Yay.
your watch, you hear something large coming down the tunnel.
Okay. I will wake up the party as soon as I hear something large.
Okay, you're only given so much time to do that, so by the time you start to wake the party up, it has already arrived.
Sure.
And you guys see towering in front of you a giant.
Okay.
Ooh.
A giant centipede?
Toad.
Toad?
No. A giant
Rat?
giant. and its booming
Oh,
voice starts to speak to you, but I don't know if anybody speaks giant.
I'm fairly sure I do not.
I'm unlikely to. No.
Yeah, I don't.
No. Okay, let me show you a lovely picture of your thing that's roaring at you.
Oh, he's a tusky giant.
And he doesn't look too friendly with that roar. Your sense motive's telling you that something might happen. Do you do anything? Do you say anything? Do you try
Are,
anything?
are those skulls actually like embedded in his skin?
No, he's wearing accessories. It's like a shoulder strap, leather shoulder strap with skulls on it.
Um, does anybody have any way of talking to this guy?
I shake my head, and I am looking towards the nearest like rock or stalagmite that I could hide behind.
Okay, I will watch him warily, standing out of the way in case he wants to pass, but ready in case he attacks, which it looks like he's intent on doing.
Yep, he's gonna start attacking. Go ahead and roll initiatives.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah, yay.
Oh,
Combat.
right, I guess.
That was out of character, yay. Not Guru Gigi is in character, super terrified and really paranoid.
Sure. Alright.
Where's the
We're on a new
Bhutan?
map today.
Oh, fancy.
This map has no relevance other than for combat.
Let's see, where are we starting?
And then just give me a minute.
Yep.
Okay. Here he is. Alright, oh, I gotta roll typos here.
Is there anything unusual about the train, or is it just all normal?
I'm sorry, what?
It's not like hindered terrain or any special rules or anything.
I don't want to get too complicated. No special rules. Just pretend you're in a cave with stalactites and stalagmites. Alrighty. Um, boy, it looks like you guys all beat it, so that's cool. Alright, round one. Aaron Axis.
Really? Wow.
I'll cast my mage armor.
My three beat it.
Yeah. He's an initiative of 0.
You rolled bad. Okay.
Yeah, he rolled
I'll take it.
bad.
I'll move up here and draw my club.
Okay.
I cast mage armor, move, draw a weapon. Okay.
Good plan. I'm pretty sure you don't have guidance on, so I'm gonna take that off. Okay, Gigi?
Okay. I'm going to. Hmm. What am I going to do? I'm going to cast Bless on the party, so we all have a +1 morale bonus to attack. Also +1 for saves against fear. And then I will take a few steps back because I'm scared. Although I do have really high AC, so maybe I'm not. I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I'll take a 5 foot step back. And as a move action, I'll pull out my weapon thingy, Morning Star.
Okay.
Since I was trying to wake everyone up, I probably didn't have it out.
Tiberius? Yep.
Yes.
I think we're gonna have him. He's gonna at least step up in front of you guys. I just don't know. I don't think we're gonna charge either. He's gonna step up 5 foot step in front of you guys and take a total defense.
Okay.
All right, boy.
All right. I'm gonna take a 5 foot step back, and I'm gonna whatchamacallit, sacrifice a prepared spell. I'm gonna use up hold animal to start casting a summon nature's ally 2 as I mutely like ask anything in this cave for help. He is calling out to any creature or animal that can somehow understand him.
I'm sorry, you're casting what?
Summon nature's ally 2. I'm
Oh,
sacrificing a prepared spell to cast it because
okay.
druids can cast it spontaneously.
Yeah. What creature do you want me to pull up? I guess we don't need that yet, but
Well, I think I'm gonna summon a small earth elemental.
okay. And then also, Tiberius does not have his armor on right now because you guys just woke him up. So.
Cool. Yeah,
Makes sense.
he's gonna get some damage taken.
Just being realistic. All right. Okay, so you start summoning. All right, this creature. I'm gonna lock tokens. I'm gonna zoom in here as well. Is going to charge forward and swing his battle axe at Tiberius with his nice reach. I gotta get charge on him. And he hits. And I didn't even take the armor away. Well. Boom! Tiberius takes this huge blow from this
Oh
battle
my
axe.
god.
It's not looking good. Aaron Axis?
If only I had second level spells.
If only.
Okay. I'm going to cast this new spell that I've got. Put an arcane point into it. And I am going to hmm.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Ice5.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, we're in combat.
Oh, yay.
I'm going to move up
My
here,
favorite
and
part.
that is going to provoke.
We're fighting a giant.
A giant or a giant something and you cut out?
That's a giant.
Just a
Oh,
giant,
okay. We're fighting its like toe or like how giant is he?
about 10 feet
Twice
tall.
as large as, yeah, twice as large as you.
Oh, he's 10 feet? That's nothing.
Alright,
10
I
feet's
hit.
like, psh.
I'm not sure this is what you wanted to do, but this is what happens. What is stunning barrier gonna do to me?
That didn't work. Just a sec. I pushed the wrong button.
Oh.
Well, it failed.
Okay, so he is stunned for a round. So I take the damage, but because he hit me, he's stunned for a round, which means he drops his weapon.
Rude. Now I have to throw rocks?
This is exactly what I wanted to happen. Maybe not taking 16 damage, but you know, it's part of the package.
Your
Alright.
thing
And
is
I'm
that
done.
you gotta take some damage though, right? So it's like all good for you. You're like, I love to get hit.
Yes. My
You already
suffering
got
gives
hit.
me power.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which you don't have armor
Let's
on right
go.
now because you got woke up in the middle of your sleep. Yeah. So you're easier to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been hit. Not once in my whole life. I'm too fast.
Alright, Gigi.
Okay. I'm gonna move up. I think right here works, and I will cast a cure spell and heal. Let's see.
Tiberius can heal himself with a swift action.
Yeah, I'll heal Aranaxis. Good point. And I don't care about casting next to the thing because he's stunned.
Yep, that's right.
Thank you.
5
Yeah,
points
fuck
there.
high is 5. He can heal himself. I'm just joking. And 10 points to
Are you
Griffin.
at 2d6 yet? Or are you still 1d6?
I'm at
No, he's
100
still
d6,
1d6.
bro. When I start throwing d6s, I gotta get a whole extra bag of dice. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
A whole bag of dice.
A
Is
whole
Leon
bag of
has
just
more
Alright,
d6s,
advanced.
that's my
though.
turn,
It's
though.
just like my bag of 100 d6. Just die.
Alright, let's see here. And that's Chi-Chi's turn. Okay, Tiberius, it is your turn. This thing is currently stunned and its weapon got, it's on the ground now.
Sorry, I'm readying a quick action. Smoke bong. I want to attack this thing. I want to get right up next to it and punch it in its stupid face.
Punch it with your sword.
Yeah, with your sword.
Well, I mean, of course I'm gonna use my sword. It's my best punching thing. If I don't have any other punching things at the moment, I got fists, but this guy's got bigger fists than me. He wouldn't even notice my fists. I have to use a sword.
He's also got tusks. He can tusk you.
Is this sure?
All right, so I'm gonna heal myself as a swift action. healed Aaron Axis. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to
you
heal
accidentally
Aaron
healed me.
Axis. I don't think I can even heal you from that range.
No.
Not right.
Okay.
I took it too and put it on myself. I'm still wounded. Okay. I gotta control click this. How'd I do?
You hit.
That's what I was. Yo, is he dead?
Gary, you wounded
He's
it.
wounded. You do almost as much damage as it does.
Alright, what are we doing? Earth elemental, you said? Is it just
A
small?
small earth elemental. And
Okay.
it's gonna appear in this square.
We got earth elementals now? Does he look like a Groot? Is it a Groot? Can it be a Groot? It'll be a Groot.
He's probably like a tangle of rocks and stuff like that. But yeah, boys, he is mutely calling out to any kind of creature or animal that will help him in this cave. But today uh, today a spirit of nature will answer his call. So it's a little earth
So
elemental.
an earth elemental would be like stones to put together. Like a Groot would be
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like a forest
Stone
element? I
or
don't even think
clay
Mostly
or any other kind
dirt
of like
rock, yeah.
earth or dirt or rock, yeah.
So it won't be a Groot.
But the cool thing is that when I summon
just got
stuff,
excited.
it's stronger. My summons get a +4 bonus to con and strength. Alright, where are you, little
Yeah, the
elemental
con bonus
sheep?
thing doesn't actually change its health. So what would its health be now?
Let's see. In Earth Elemental's hit die is 2d10, so it has +4 maximum HP.
4 more? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then yeah, if you could share the elemental sheet,
I already
I'll take it
did.
from here.
I don't think it pops up in front of your windows. It might like pop up behind, but
Yeah, I'm moving him around. I don't see it behind him.
will I
Here we
share
go.
it again? I share it again. I'll keep sharing it.
Yep, that time it got
Okay.
it. Okay, it's going to make some attacks. Or I guess it just says it's one attack.
I think it only has one because it's small.
Okay, yep, it's
Just
targeting.
flanking.
It's got power attack, so I'm gonna give it power attack.
Because it only has one attack, doesn't it get the bonus damage to its strength?
Yeah, it uses one and a
It has
one and a
Earth
half
One and a
times.
half.
Mastery as well.
Ooh, yeah. Earth Mastery.
And the Earth Mastery is +1 to hit, I think.
Yes.
Oh, attack and damage.
Yeah, attack and damage.
Okay, I'll have to factor that in.
This little guy's got a bunch of buffs.
He does, he's
Yeah.
strong.
And flanking.
And flanking, yeah.
And he's gonna do like 1 damage.
Okay, sorry about that. Here comes the attack. I believe this is all correct.
And that'll hit.
Nice. +10 damage. Wow.
Yeah, because he's strength and a half, and his elemental mastery is adding in another 1.
Yeah. It's like a +4 and
Because
then
his
all
normal
that.
bonus damage is 4, but he has +4 strength, so his strength bonus
Yeah.
is actually +7, and then +3 from the power attack. No, he's strong.
He's strong. Alright, and then
Indeed.
boy, what
And
do
he
you do
lasts
for
for
your
2
turn?
more rounds. I'm gonna pull out my wand
Okay.
and move over to Tiberius because he's closest, and that's my turn.
Okay, cool. Alright. I am stunned. I am stunning. No, this isn't. We should do that for Freedom when he gets stunned. I'll be like, I am stunning.
Stunning. That'd be cool if you had like if there was a feat that kind of gave you some bonus when you got stunned.
If I get stunned, I just shine bright like a diamond, like dazzle everything.
Yeah, have a chance
Oh,
to
how was
blind
the
people.
the Civ with 100 Days of Games or whatever? How was that?
Oh, that was a great game. It's still going, so we'll have to conclude that at some point. But so far, so good.
Nice. I'm glad you guys are having a good time.
Yeah. All right, Aaron X.
No, I lost my spell.
What? No. All right.
Yeah.
Rough life.
That's a pity.
All right. Did you want to move?
No, actually, I'm pretty satisfied with there. I want to avoid that whole cleaving situation we got into last time.
What? Dang it. All right, Gigi.
He isn't stunned
I'm
anymore,
going
so just keep that in
to
mind.
try and cast Cause Fear on him. He fails. Uh, 1d4 round.
Okay. Well, he's
Where's my
stunned at the
four?
moment, but in his mind, he is fearful.
Mm-hmm. He wants to get away, but he can't right now.
He's
He's
frightened
not
for
stunned.
1 round.
He's not stunned anymore. Oh, because your turn. So yeah, it
Well,
was.
now that it's turn
Yeah.
access is passed, yeah.
Yeah.
But he hasn't moved yet.
Let me back up. I assume he's not 6 or more hit die, because if he is, he's immune.
Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, it doesn't seem to be affecting him.
God damn it! We're actually fighting a 6 hit die creature. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
We can take him.
All right, he's
So
not
Six
frightened.
D4s.
And I will take a 5-foot step back because I'm scared now because he's not scared when he should be.
Yeah, I'm super glad that wizards don't
Take a
have
5-foot
D4
step
hit
back
dice
because I'm
like
scared
they did in
now because
3.5.
he's not
flip
scared when he
flip a
should be.
D2. A coin? Yeah, a D2. Yo, D2 Mighty Ducks. Quack.
So okay, Tiberius, your turn.
Dude. And I'm gonna target this guy again.
All right.
I'm gonna hit him with my stuff again. Here we go.
With
Throw
all-day
my
intelligent
stuff.
battery,
Oh my
you
God,
can
what the? Okay. Yeah.
That's a miss.
I missed. I have to like deselect myself and then select the creature. Like, how can I be selecting multiple things at this game? Okay, all right, whatever. I missed. Moving on. That's my turn.
Did he have the flanking included?
Let's see. 19. A 19 would hit, actually. You hit. Maybe you could take him down too. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
He does pretty good
I'll
damage.
take him down
Ooh.
to Chinatown.
It's damage, but it's not enough.
very close.
Did we ever update
This
his?
little dot is red.
Oh, his BAB's not 4 yet. Yeah. Okay. I think
Guru Gigi says, "Be right back."
boy.
Okay, so the elemental will take its turn first.
Okay.
And it's going to power attack again.
Kill it, elemental.
It might.
He has a pretty good chance of doing it if he hits, yeah. So here comes a slam with flank and earth mastery.
I just
And
want to put my
power
armor
attack.
back on. I don't like being awoken by giants, you know? Like, if this guy's
You
got
probably want to go
skulls
back
on
to
and
sleep.
shit, like,
You weren't finished getting your rest. Your beauty sleep. That's a hit.
I want to put my armor on and then go to sleep, ain't
And
it?
then
No,
here's the
you don't sleep in your
damage.
armor and you'll wake up all fatigued and stuff. It sucks. Ooh, there you go. Except
I can do whatever I want. I'm a hero, okay?
Except-
I can sleep in my armor.
it seems ferocious and it keeps fighting.
It's a giant boar. It's the boar
Yeah, it's a
spirits.
giant
Come
boar.
back.
Seems ferocious.
Shit, my
Alright,
nose
guys,
is
back
bleeding.
up.
I mean,
Until
hopefully
Phil-
it'll want to
Phil
kill the little
bleeds out.
elemental. The elemental's beating
yeah,
the
I'm
crap
back.
out of it too.
Maybe. What does boy do?
Welcome back. Right, it's my turn. I'm going to heal Tiberius with my wand. Here you
Okay.
go, Tiberius.
Wand of
Take some healing.
healiness. Give me 6 heals. Give me 6.
I'll try.
Alright, let's go. You can do it. I
Oh,
believe
does
you.
the giant have ferocity, whatever thing?
Yeah, it's still going.
Oh, okay.
You get
The
7.
giant has. You got 6. That's perfect. That's what I wanted. You rolled a 6. I believe in you. I knew it. I knew you could do it.
Yep, that's my turn. Well, I mean, your faith is well placed.
Gotta place your faith in the boy.
Let's see what Mr. Giant does.
Mr.
Giant-
Giant does not have his battle
Weird.
axe, so he's gonna ferociously slam.
How crit do I have to do to just like chop off one of its arms? Just like all crit, like 20 crit.
I mean, if you down it, if you kill it,
you'd have
then,
to,
yeah, you can do that.
yeah, like, I don't know, like in Pathfinder,
I want to chop off
dismembering-
one of its arms and then beat the rest of the giant down with its dismembered arm. Just beat it in its head with its own
Yeah,
arm.
yeah. Thematically,
Right.
you can do that, but like dismembering limbs and having it affect them in combat is just like not a mechanical thing in Pathfinder.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Unless
other
you
than
make it
that,
one.
yeah, unless you make it, in other words, you're killing them and they have no like, yeah,
Well,
but they'll still be able to
when I
mechanically do
when I
what
did
they
fifth
need to
edition
do.
when I did 5th edition with a group of dudes, we would just like, if we killed the thing, we would like just like say like a little like bit about how we killed it, and like it'd be like,
Yeah.
it was funny because one time the DM was like, all right, I'm not gonna DM your murder porn. He's like, I just fucking, you killed it, okay, red mist, moving on. It was funny.
It
I
turns
mean, if you
to
kill
this
it, you
little
kill it
earth
in the fashion of your
elemental,
choosing.
Yeah, it was fun. It was just fun.
and it slams it twice. And, you know, I'm not even power attacking. I'm gonna power attack now, though. So let me...
of Grayskull.
Yeah, he's mad now. I added the other power attack so that when I drag the power attack over and it's not the correct number, you guys don't all make comments about it.
Listen, I fuck up all the time, and I feel your judgments too. You know,
I
just
swear,
want you to know I
it's
feel
like
your
every time I
judgments.
drag something over, they always make a comment about it. I'm like, ah, shit. I'm editing it, guys.
Whenever there's 2 dice and there's only supposed to be 1, I'm like, shit, I fucked up. They're all judging me.
Oh, it hits
Oh
the
boy,
elemental
goodbye,
twice.
elemental.
That elemental
Nice
is
knowing
gone
you.
The
anyhow
elemental has.
anyway.
Oh, yeah, goodbye. Your summon poofs away.
Yeah, but it did work. It absorbed
It did its
You did
job.
work.
that whole
yeah.
attack.
Alright, but you have this, like, angry, ferocious, like, arm-swinging giant now, because its weapon's on the ground. It's,
Well, you can already see where it's like been mortally wounded, but yeah, it's too angry
Yeah.
and ferocious to go down.
Alright, Aaron Axis.
Just gotta
I'm
hit it
just gonna
hard
keep
enough.
slicing at it. I'm just keep slicing and slicing and slicing. If I can,
There
if
we
I
You
can
go.
did
hit.
lose the flank boners, but yeah.
No flank boners. You said it, not me.
There's a way to fix it.
All right, Aaron Axis, you move to the right. You move down 1 square. I move kitty corner 1 square to the left. We'll be flanking again. Just form up.
Man, I missed. I still got the spell in hand though.
Okay. Gigi?
And I did move.
Oh, okay.
I will. Hang on. Sure. I'll 5 foot step forward and cast guidance. Oh wait, is that gonna provoke? It might. I will.
You can cast guidance 5 foot step forward and then deliver it.
Can I? Is that
It's
how
a
the
touch
spell
spell,
works?
right?
I guess it is a touch spell. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'm not used to doing that with cantrips, but yeah. Be guided, Tiberius. May your blade strike true.
Yay. Does it glow or anything? I hope it glows.
Has a little glow. Faint glow. Very weak glow.
Nice, very light glow. Not enough to light up a room. Only like glow stick glow level are we talking here? No, glow sticks are pretty bright. What are we talking about? Like dim bulb. I don't know.
Candle.
Very little glow.
All right. I'm guided. I'm a guided
Yeah.
heat-seeking missile now.
It's so light that you basically can't perceive it with any other light source, but you can kind of see it when it's like dark.
It's your
I can see
keyboard
'cause I have
glow.
dark vision. My keyboard really glowy. I have a Corsair keyboard that just glows like fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Doing
mine
rainbow
too.
shit right now.
But if you have a dark room, it's not gonna illuminate anything except for like maybe your desk where it's at
I know,
most.
but can it be like a rainbow glow like my keyboard? That'd be pretty sweet.
Well, you could prestidigitate the glow.
RGB?
That's a whole nother spell.
Is
Okay,
it
it is your turn though, and I think they want you to 5
My
foot
turn?
step so they can have a flank.
No, that was my plan.
That was your
his
plan?
suggestion.
Not
Oh,
they.
okay. Oh, well, you are they.
Jeez.
They is all inclusive, all right? Just be thankful I'm using that word where some people really should use it more often.
You need to practice this lay on hands.
Practice.
I'm getting good at putting checks next to casts numbers. I don't know. I'm healing ones though on myself. It's great. It's good,
You're spending your uses
good
though,
stuff.
right?
I'm bring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I have 2 left. I'm almost
Oh.
out.
He's. Oh.
Do we get flank bonus 16? Is that a
That'll-
hit? No, a miss.
That'll be a miss,
16's
yeah.
a miss.
Wah, wah. Okay, boy.
Oh no, it's my turn and it's still going.
Yeah, it seems really angry.
Summon another elemental. Just keep popping them up. Bam, another elemental. Bam, another elemental. Just kidding. I don't know if you can.
Hmm. Dang, I wish I had something that just did a little bit of damage.
But you're a pacifist.
You got any of those magic stones? What do they do to trolls? Shoot one of those magic stones at them, boy.
Well, it takes many turns for that to become.
Put one of those. You know, ever
think
heard
I
of
might
David and
have
Goliath?
something.
Take down Goliath with a stone from your sling, David. Boy. Goliath was also a giant.
Okay.
Giants is real, okay? Giants is real.
Oh my gosh, this is so hard to navigate to. At least on the PFSRD. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is I brought soften earth and stone because
Okay.
we're gonna be in a cave system. Now, one of the things that it can do is that if you target
Let me
something
sell
like
you on
a
this
cave
spell here.
ceiling, it causes a minor cave-in in that space with no bury zone. It's not strong enough to bury things, but it should be able to, drop rocks basically on this thing. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, like how much damage does this cave-in do?
Oh, well, you gotta look up cave-ins. All right,
Yeah, I'm
let's
following
go
the
on an
links on the
adventure.
PFSRD, and it just keeps going to like look for like this or something.
I'll find it. Cave-in or
I have this
collapse?
sword that I just swing. You
Cave-in,
guys are
collapse. Okay, let
complicated
me see
beings. You're
here.
like, I have this interesting spell that I'd like to try out. I'm like, I'm
All
just
right,
gonna swing my
cave-ins
sword
and
again.
collapses. Cave-ins and
Miss.
collapses
Okay.
tunnels are extremely dangerous. Not only do blah 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 blah. A cave-in buries anyone in the middle of the collapsing area, and then sliding debris damages anyone. A typical corridor. Blah 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 blah. A weakened ceiling. Blah 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 blah. Here we go. Characters in the bury zone of a cave-in takes 8d6 points of damage, or half that amount if they make a DC 15 reflex save. They are subsequently buried. Blah 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 blah. Characters take 1d6 points of non-lethal damage per minute while buried. A character can cause a cave-in. Okay. So
You can forget
here we
about all
go.
the buried stuff. There's no bury zone.
Yeah, okay, so this is just what I'm gonna do then. Um,
That's the
Boy, being the pacifist that he is, um, isn't going to directly attack it. Instead, he sees like the rocks above it from the cave, the stalactites and stuff like that,
mm-hmm.
and I cast soften earth and stone on the ceiling above it. It's a 10-foot square,
Okay,
so
so
it should
exactly around.
just
Yeah.
hit like yeah on the thing.
There might be like a splash zone called a slide zone. Let me see what this is.
It's called the slide
Characters
zone.
in the slide
3d6
zone.
for the slide zone. But unless they make half if it's a 15 DC reflex save. I just read it.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet the slide zone's pretty much like a splash zone of that.
I figured that because you're not doing that berry damage because there's no berry zone according to his
Yeah,
spell's description.
it's not enough
So
to
it's got to be
yeah
the
cause
slide
a
zone.
berry.
It's got to be the slide zone because it doesn't tell you any other ways to deal damage during this thing, unless they're buried.
But this should
So
drop
I'll
enough
roll a
material on it to
reflex.
hopefully knock it out.
Da, 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 da. 12! It fails. Do you want to roll the damage?
Is this the 8d6 or the 3d6?
I'm gonna say
3d6.
3d6 because it would be like really strong to turn like a level 1 spell into a CR8 situation.
Well, it's a level 2 spell.
Okay, well, a level 2 spell should not be creating a CR8 situation, which is what the 8d6 die is, according to the pages, the information pages on this. So I'm gonna say just the 3d6. Earthquakes would do more of like the 8d6.
Considering how big the area of effect is, even 3d6 is pretty good because
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
you can affect a large area.
Okay, let's see if 10 kills it. So that would be 63. Does it say it's dead for you guys?
Doesn't say anything because the damage wasn't targeted.
Yes, it
You
says
didn't-
it's
it says
dead.
it's dead.
All right, yay! You killed
Oh,
it.
okay.
dead. Yay.
The rocks got it.
Huge bunch of the
Whatever, I'm fine with
cave
that.
ceiling falls on it.
Yep.
Yeah, the stalagmites fell on it from them being softened.
Right through its skull, and then it like impaled itself into the ground below. So its just head is just like a stalactite through it now.
I'm still shocked at the
Oof.
effectiveness of what I did to the earth.
You're gonna need stone shape to fix that hole now. To put it back the way it was.
But I
We
do
just need a
thank the
dwarf
forces
in
of
the
Earth for
party
helping
to
us,
fix-
because this creature was deadly.
Boy, you noticed something unusual about the creature.
Okay, I'll go over and I'll check its dead body.
Roll me a heal check.
Okay, I can do that.
You think that this giant seemed to have been like poisoned or diseased? You're not really sure, but you can tell that like its cons seem to have been sapped. You're pretty sure this
Okay.
creature was once healthier than before you guys saw it.
Was that before or
Oh.
after we hit it with the swords and stuff? It was definitely healthier before we hit it with the swords and stuff. I mean, that's a given. But
I wonder if this
Okay,
I mean, if this has anything to do with the water situation, right?
yeah, I do point out to the others that it looks like some of its, I don't know, like some of its, like
Vitality.
maybe it's like muscles like aren't, like are maybe a little atrophied or something.
Yeah, it's just not plumpy. He's dehydrated, perhaps. I don't know. Not healthy. Um, its con seems to be quite a bit lower than perhaps it should be.
Well, it was good for us.
this guy's got low con, guys. Let's all point fingers and laugh at him.
Other
But
than that, you see this large battle axe, too big for you guys to carry, or use, I guess, unless you want to take penalties. And it's wearing a hide armor, and it seems to have some gems in its pocket. And they all look a lot like the crystals you've seen all about the cave.
oh, neat. I remember somebody wanted uh crystals. I mean, these are pretty natural. I'll take a look at a crystal
Okay.
and just kind of like, gaze in it because it's pretty.
Don't smoke it, bro. You ruin your teeth.
Yeah, nice.
You gaze into it, boy. And as you do, for a glimpse of a moment, you think you see like this translucent image of a fox
Yo, how
playing
big
in a
is this battle axe?
field.
Like, I think I could probably swing it around, good couple times,
You think you see like a fox playing in a field, but then it kind of fades away.
Huh. That's interesting. I I keep that crystal and I look at another one. Do I see anything different?
No, you don't see anything. It's just a crystal.
Oh. A
And these
fox playing in a
crystals,
field.
they look like they were like just chipped off of crystals. They're not like polished or shaped or anything. They're all just very weird shapes.
I mean, I show the crystal that I saw the image in to the others.
Do we see this image as well?
No, you're staring through this thing and you're like, what do you mean? I don't see anything.
Maybe it's because you have a stronger connection to the natural world that you're able to see stuff within these.
I guess he'll have to assume that.
Do we see any of these crystals in the wall around this area?
Yes, yeah, it's all about.
I
I'll
asked
keep
him
that crystal
if
then.
if you look in any of the ones that are in the walls, do you see things within them?
I take a look around at them, but I assume that I don't.
Yeah, you're not really seeing anything when you glance at any of them.
Huh, strange. Well, let's rest up and see if we can find out where this giant came from.
Okay.
Well, we seem to be in some sort of cave.
Do you take these
Just
crystals?
joking.
I take
Yeah,
the
I'll take a
crystal that I
crystal.
saw the stuff.
Just that one or all of them?
I'm taking just that one, but I think Tiberius is scooping up the others.
Okay, let me make two things here
Taking
then.
crystal chips. I don't do anything with crystals, but whatever. I'm gonna trade them. I'm gonna trade them for trinkets and baubles. Trinkets and baubles.
Okay, they're there.
Packs laden with trinkets and baubles are often short on supplies.
All right, you guys probably want to finish your rest and reset up your sleep, I guess.
Can I snuggle underneath one of these giants' arms and just get No, just kidding. It smells bad.
He's all diseased. You don't want to catch that.
Oh, are you sure?
Unless you're
That might be
immune.
what I'm looking
But I don't
for.
think you're immune yet.
I'm super immune. My dice are yellow.
Okay,
I
you
think
guys
they could be
finish your
oranges,
night's
though.
rest. You wake up when you think it's time because it's, you're in the caves. You don't actually know what time it is. You spend an hour preparing spells and whatnot, and you guys are ready to start again.
I feel like I'm just getting started.
That was your second night in the caves. All right, where to? Back towards Windia, I'm guessing.
Infinity and beyond.
Assuming.
Yes. But I'd like to keep an eye out for where this guy may have come from.
Okay, he came from the direction of Windia.
Yeah, yeah. We'll go in that direction for now then.
Uh-huh. All right, then you guys carry on. And you walk for a couple of
Carry on
hours.
my wayward son.
Sorry, I was getting my food. Are we like nights rested now? Should I have my spells back?
Yes.
Should I get rid of my casts on Lay of Hands? I have all my casts back. Yes.
Sounds like it, yeah.
I did it anyways. I was just like, this is what has to happen. This is the way. This is the way.
Okay, after several hours of walking, you guys come to crossroads where one path goes to the left and the other goes straight. What route would you like to go?
Let's go to the left. I like the left. Cause you know what it is. You know what it is about the left. It ain't right. It ain't right.
I mean, I like going left over right most of the time anyway.
Mhm. Okay. So
We
these
rolling perceptions.
you can opt in to do anything you'd like right here. Um, So in caves, you don't really like leave footprints, but you might see like a
Nope.
broken this or that, or like moved around rocks that might show any kind of evidence, slide marks of any kind
Yeah.
of footprints or whatnot. So Gigi, with that perception, you
You can
think
see the
that
track.
there are tracks that are going like both directions.
I'm gonna use the magic device. I'm just kidding. You activate the magic device.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not sure which way to go. So we see tracks both ways.
Um, I'll. Can I try to discern which way we came the first time?
How do you propose that?
By seeing if these footprints match any of ours or
There aren't
any of these
footprints.
tracks
That's what I was
left
trying
left
to
by us.
say. You're in cave, so there aren't actually like footprints.
Right.
Yeah.
I
But
feel
maybe I could tell if
compelled
these tracks were left by us.
by a higher power to go to
You
the
can
left.
try rolling a survival and seeing if you discern anything.
Yep, survival.
It's really hard to tell, but it seems like more damage was done to the path that goes to the left than the straight path.
So something,
That might be something
either
bigger,
more
like a
things or
giant.
something bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy was breaking off crystals for some reason. So let's investigate to the left because this might be a clue to the poisoned waters.
Okay. I will timidly follow you.
Let's go left as if we never knew
Okay,
anything was
you
different.
going left? Alrighty.
Yep.
As you guys travel down this route, um,
To the
it
left, to the
takes
left.
several hours before
All my
you
party
reach
members in the cave to
some
the
sort
left.
of joint. But at this joint, there's also water passing through, kind of going
Oh,
into
that's good.
vision and then out of vision. And at this
Okay.
joint, you can either go up or continue going left.
Which way brings us towards the water, up or left?
The water's at the joint. It's kind of like underground water, so it kind of flows in and out.
Well, we went left. If we go up, then we're going backward. Well, we're going in the opposite direction of the way we were going if we would have gone straight the first time. But if we keep
By
going
up,
left,
do you
we
mean
just
straight?
No.
like we came down. I was thinking straight was down, right? And then we went left. And then if we go up, then we're going back up, right? Like up straight again, but the opposite way.
I know somebody who has an ability to assist you with this conundrum.
Is it me? 'Cause
The
I might
compass
just not
spell.
even know I have it.
Well, that lets me know we're north, south, east, and west.
They seem to be lost.
I don't need to know where I'm going. I just need to know you guys want to go up or you want to keep going left. I'm not lost. You're only lost if you get scared.
Well, this is untrodden territory, right? Like I don't think we've been by this part before.
No, we've wandered off the path from the way back to India.
Right. So now we're just making a decision, right? Like which way to go.
Yes, either
Yeah.
up or continuing left. Continuing the way we were going.
Okay, well there's no particular stimuli that I'm sensing
So,
from either path.
well, is this water here? If you can look at the water, is there anything wrong with it?
Okay, I'll take a look at the water.
Okay. Boy, it doesn't take an
Yes.
idiot to notice, but this water looks dirty and grimy, but not
no.
like natural dirt and grime, It looks um like a more of a gray, I guess you can say.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna scoop some of it into my hands and like smell it.
Well, I wouldn't touch it if I were you, but I say it too
I'm a
late.
druid, I gotta do this.
Touch
You
with
scoop
your
it
hands,
into your
bro. Put it in your
hands.
fucking mouth.
And you smell it, and it doesn't really have a scent. It smells like water as much as water would smell like water.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do the other test and taste it.
Alright, go ahead and
I
roll
need
me a
to know what's wrong with
fortitude
the.
save.
I
You
need to know
take
what's wrong
3
with
points
nature.
of con drain.
Uh-oh.
That's just what I'm imagining.
Oh, you're not far
We'll see.
off.
Why are you drinking dirty water, bro?
Alright,
Who
you
told to
take
do
2
that?
points of con damage.
Okay. So it does it makes him retch a little. But I must try to help it. I'm gonna cast Purify Food and Drink and see if that unspoils, undiseases, unpoisons, or
And that has a
uncontaminates this food
quantity
and
limit,
water.
right?
Okay. You
1
grab
cubic foot
another
per level
scoop of water, and you cast that spell, and you do purify that. But you do know that the river is flowing, so it's moving water, and yeah, you can only affect so much of it. But yeah, it does work
Okay,
in
so
your hands. Yes.
I show the others this process to show them that, yeah, something has contaminated the waters.
So keep on drinking it, buddy.
Well, we can drink some of it now if we need to. We're not gonna
I'm
die
good,
of
bro.
thirst
I
here
saw that.
as
I
long
saw
as I'm
that
here.
first face. I saw that first face you made. I don't want to drink that. I don't know what's in there. Even though you purified it, I don't want to drink purified pee either. You know what I'm saying?
Well, now it's all sparkly and nice. I've taken the grayness out of it. It's clear.
Okay, so what we want to do is we want to follow the water upstream and
Yes.
find the source.
Maybe, yeah, and find more of this stuff, yeah.
So can we tell which way is upstream here?
The path that goes up.
Okay, let's go
And
that
that's
path.
where we'll go.
Sounds good.
And to be clear, Secret, when you say up, do you mean like in the vertical direction up?
Don't you wish you had a map and a compass?
Well, I have a map. I just don't understand the term up.
Up, exactly.
Like ascending?
Like, is it vertical,
Sloping up?
straight up, or is it like sloping up?
Neither.
Like, can we just walk? Or do we
It's
have to
more like
climb?
northwestish or maybe northeast, but since you guys don't have campuses
I see.
out,
Okay.
you don't
I think
actually
she means as if we
know.
were looking at an isometric
Okay.
plane.
Okay.
Sorry, because I thought when
Yeah,
you
the
said
term
up,
up
it
just
was
doesn't make
sloping
sense to us
up.
when we don't have we don't have anything to look at. So.
The whole
Okay,
cave is
okay.
sloping up
Makes
and down
sense to
all
me.
throughout the whole thing.
Go up.
We're not nitpicking the terrain of the place. So we're just determining what
I don't
route
think
you're
these
taking.
are the right crystals for this cave. I think you got the wrong crystals in this
Ugh.
cave, Deadly. I think.
Yep, that's fine. So
everything
we'll
is
take that
crystal.
path.
Mhm.
We just didn't know if we needed to climb or not.
Okay. All right, and so you guys take the path that goes up, and you end up going for a while. And this water flow seems to like go in and out of vision as it seems to like weave through rocks, and you guys have to weave around rocks. This passageway seems less defined than the ones you had been walking before. And you're not really seeing any evidence of travelers here at all. No broken
Okay.
stalagmites, no rocks pushed around, nothing like that. And you end up going for several hours, and you guys are getting really tired.
I guess we'll set up camp then.
Yeah.
I think we're going the wrong way. I don't think this leads to anything. We're just following a river through a cave.
Alright, you guys set up camp, and you probably want to do your watches and your perceptions. Anything else you guys want to do before you start resting?
I want to drink more Ovaltine, please.
Well, just present it to me before you do. That way I can purify it.
Okay.
In this sense, I'm not annoyed that the druid basically takes care of like the food and the drink. I know our campaign isn't focused on wilderness survival, but man, do druids like really make that trivial.
Oh, it is focused on wilderness survival, actually.
You know, you
But
could
like
have
in the
done. You
sense
could
that
have
we would have
purified that
to,
giant's corpse, and we could have ate that giant meat for like days, man.
if
We
yeah,
would've
no,
taken
no,
everything.
no, it's true. If the meat was contaminated and poisonous, I could have purified it.
It's true. I mean, for the most part, you guys have rations because you said you had them. But like, if it comes to the point where
Hmm.
you don't, then I
Well,
mean,
I still fix that problem.
yeah, you can even survive even with them having rashes. You're like, you're not
I'm
eating
just
rations
ordering
tonight.
takeout.
We're getting you a
I
nice
mean,
meal.
I
Oracle
just call up
slash
Uber
Cleric
Eats.
also has that spell, so
If
I
you
mean, you don't get
if you
that
have
until third
it,
level though.
it's
That's a
a
third level spell.
cantrip. Purify food and drink.
No, I'm talking about actually
no.
getting food.
Have you guys
Oh,
heard
as
of
far as
Goblin
yeah, as
Get?
far
Have
as
you guys heard of
summoning it,
Goblin
sure,
Gets?
sure.
A goblin goes and gets your food for you. It's called Goblin Gets.
But
It's
also,
an app
oracles can't
on your
change out their spells, even
magical
cantrips. So
compass.
if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't.
That would work for Pathfinder
True.
goblins. They're kind of funny and
I do not,
misunderstood.
but I'm just saying it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
available.
Sure. All right.
Hit him with your shillelagh.
Any other
But
perceptions?
in the event that
have
we
everybody's
somehow do
perception?
run
Okay.
out of food,
All right.
and there's no like edible stuff to find in the cave, the druid just has good berry.
The evening goes eventless. And you guys wake
Well,
up
that's good.
rested.
You get a constitution back.
I do heal one. I think it does that automatically.
I
It
would have
will.
healed you
Just a
guys
button.
before bed.
Da Bhutan.
So, Aranaxis and Tiberius can be at full health. It's like 1 cure each.
Here. Okay, and then you guys spend an hour preparing spells, getting ready, yada yada. And then what would you like to do?
I guess we continue to try and find more of the water, the underground stream, where we were going.
Okay, you do so. You guys walk for a couple hours, and you come upon a large cavern. And in this cavern, there seems to be like a really large crystal growth, almost the size
Ooh,
of like a building.
that's big.
And this crystal seems to be grayish, as if it was dead or something. Like you just have this
Oh no.
sensation of dead. And when you look in the whole area just seems very gray and dull, and something's not right in this cavern.
Is this chamber, is this kind of like where the path terminates, or are there other like exits from it?
This is where the path terminates, and the water, that river that you guys are following, it seems to have this like waterfall that like flows over this crystal, like on top and down this
Hmm.
crystal, and then down the river you guys followed.
Okay, so this is important. And like boy rushes over to the crystal to like put his hands on it and like look into it, listen to it. He can sense this connection to like the natural world with it, and I'm gonna try and see if I can discern anything from it.
Okay, 1 second here.
Oh man, I gotta throw out a pair of socks because I got a hole in them. Sucks.
Okay. You run up to the crystal and you try to like hone in on it, but you're just getting nothing. Like it just seems dead to you.
Can I do something? Can I lay hands on the crystal?
You try,
Try
but
it.
nothing happens when you do that. However, the sheer goodness in you is starting to sense this overwhelming sensation of evil about the area. Well, maybe not overwhelming, but you do sense a strong amount of evil about you. It's almost heavy on your shoulders as you step into this cavern.
Yo guys, yo guys, there's yo guys, there's evil around. Okay, so I gotta end some evil. All right, we gotta figure out what's going on. No evil allowed. Okay, period.
I mean, I look around, trying to see or detect
The
anything.
water's evil. The water, it's the water. It's evil. We gotta make the water
It
good.
might be. You might be sensing some kind of like evil taint on it. That might be the contamination.
Water.
Or maybe like on the crystal. Maybe that's why it seems dead.
Is the crystal evil? Do I detect evil on the crystal?
You detect evil everywhere.
Or
Alright,
there's just like a
we're in.
blight
We
in this
are.
room.
It's
I
all
think we
about.
made it to hell. We are in hell because everything's evil here. We just gotta start slashing at the walls and shit.
Hmm.
Can I smite the evil? Is it smiteable?
No, you don't. You don't think so.
I haven't gotten to use smite yet. I think the next thing that I can smite, I'm gonna smite it. Just,
Oh hell
just
yeah.
do it. Just be like, okay, this thing's smiteable. Smite, smite, smite. We were saving it for that wizard. That wizard took off. We never even saw him. I never
Yeah.
got to smite his ass.
True.
Is he in here? Is that where he's hanging out? This wizard? Should I smite him?
I don't know. It might be connected to the wizard.
Wizard
He
Bob.
seems to be one of the kind of like befoul the earth and kind of people, and this is kind
Maybe.
of like
So
very close to that.
let's see.
I guess detect poison. Do I detect poison in like any object here, like the water or the crystal?
Um, no, you're not necessarily detecting a poison in the water. Um,
I
is
want to
that a
sense the crystal's
spell you're
motive.
using? Detect
That's a
poison?
cantrip, yeah, I have.
Yeah, that,
Yeah,
yeah.
detect poison.
Yeah, you're not necessarily detecting poison in this
Magic?
water.
Yeah, you guys try to detect magic or something.
Ah, does somebody do that? I don't know if anybody can.
I can detect
Can I
magic.
swim in it?
Oh, are
Is
you
it
going to
swimmable?
then?
Swim?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll
I'll
activate your
detect magic.
trap card.
You could probably
You
swim in the
do
water.
detect magic.
I don't want to touch the water. Everything's evil here. I'm scared of the water. I'm not scared, but I'm be slapping all this water with my sword. It's gonna be a long day if it's evil.
Can you actually
I
detect evil
will
to see if there's a
concentrate,
specific
I
thing
guess.
that is?
If I take out one of the
Does this
crystals
help? I
that
don't know.
if I take out one of the crystals that we scooped up earlier and touch it to this dead crystal, is there any reaction? Does anything happen? Can
Nope.
these crystals? No. Man, I'm just rubbing crystals on shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I don't know what you're
Well, I
spellcrafting.
do take.
You don't detect magic on an item, Chi-Chi. You do detect magic in the area.
Shut it down.
Okay.
Shut it all
I mean,
down.
I don't have knowledge arcana, so
Oh,
rip.
rip. Yeah. Well, you know there's
Well, I'll
magic in
check
the
then.
area then.
I cast detect magic.
Okay, same
I put on
thing.
a convincing disguise so my friends don't know who I am. Just
I shrug my shoulders.
You're not
Oh
sure.
boy.
Well, is it the water coming into this room looks clean? Is that what I'm understanding?
You can't really tell. It's coming from a waterfall above, and so you're not real sure. It looks gray and whatnot, even up there.
Yeah, no, it looks bad. It looks like it's all contaminated, I think.
I'm just wondering, is the crystal the one contaminating the water, or is the water contaminating the crystal?
You don't know.
Well, I mean, if it is the crystal, it might just contaminate like everything around it. So maybe even at a distance, like the water, it doesn't matter if it's coming down on it. It spreads.
what if we destroy the crystal? Hear me out. What if we just destroy the whole crystal?
I mean, that's a whatchamacallit. That's an option. Although that would certainly be the more chaotic thing to do.
I think the crystal might
My
be
concern
evil.
would be that the crystal is what originally imbued the water with its magical power,
Yeah,
right?
because the crystal looks dead. So there's something wrong with it. And I don't think that it was always inherently like this. So destroying it might
Well, all the
solve
other
one
crystals have
problem and create
dancing
another.
foxes in them, so I don't know. This crystal doesn't have no dancing
I don't know. I,
foxes.
I
I feel
take
like
out my crystal that I saw the fox in it, and I
Mm.
hold it next to the dead crystal. I don't touch it with it, but is there like a noticeable difference between these two things?
Yes, there is a notable difference. One crystal looks gray and dead, such as the really big one. Your crystal has kind of like this sparkle to it. Like it's a
There's a luster to it.
yeah, there's a luster to it.
Yeah, I'll smoke to that. Yo, guys, I
Hmm.
think we got the most lustrous crystals in the whole world, you
You
know? We gotta
might.
sell these crystals. They're so lustrous.
This is possible.
This is
I need
cave
to make this
lustrous
big
crystals.
one more like the one that I have.
Can you
Yes.
make your crystal bigger with prestidigitation, and then we
No.
replace the dead crystal with a good crystal that's just way bigger and
No.
better?
Try as boy might. I think that is out of his level of power.
Oh man, we need more powers, guys. Has any one of us turned into a dragon yet? Like, what are we waiting for? It's time. Now's the time. Why here? I don't know. Just now's the time.
So the crystal, the big crystal doesn't react to like positive energy, right? Like I think we already tried
Yeah, he
using
tried
something like
healing
I
it.
that.
laid my goddamn hands on that crystal, and it was
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
I'm fucking dead, bro.
Yeah.
Can I revive the crystal? Do I have reviving? Can I bring back the dead?
No.
I mean, okay, I'm tempted to say that I'm afraid that we don't have enough information and possibly tools at our disposal to remedy this situation right now or get the information we need. But what we do know is the location of this thing.
Yeah,
True.
we might not have the tools to fix it or the
Maybe
knowledge.
we should seek somebody who can help us.
You can camp
Oh,
here and try to knowledge it again tomorrow.
is
Have we knowledge it at all?
Anorexis failed. He rolled a 1. It's not doing so good.
I just got a FaceTime call, and it was people who didn't know me. It was so weird because I was looking right at them, and they laughed, and I was like, "Yeah, I think they got the wrong number." And they hung up. They go, "Yeah, we did."
that's weird.
You ever get FaceTimed by strangers, or better yet, do you answer it? I did. I was like, "Hey, it's me, Ice Five, your boy. What's up?"
Are there any of the small crystals in this room, in the walls?
Yeah, yeah. But everything in this room looks gray and dead. Like the entire chamber.
No, yeah, that's what I was looking for. So
Yeah.
why don't we take one of the small crystals, the dead small crystals, with us? So if we do find
Okay.
somebody that might have any ideas, we have something to show them.
Yeah, we can do that.
Should have asked my new FaceTime friends if they wanted to smoke a bong. I didn't even think about it. Shit. Missed opportunity.
Okay, so yeah, I'll take one of the little dead-looking crystals, but I keep it away from my nice one.
Okay, you grab a dead crystal.
And maybe it's time for us to actually head out of here.
Yeah.
I don't think we can ever leave.
Does anybody have holy water by any chance?
I don't think we can ever leave. I can make water holy.
Negatory.
All I have to do is lay hands on water. I'm just kidding. That's not how it works, Highest Five. It's the 7th level spell. You gotta prepare it for 3 days. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's not that high.
It just costs money.
Okay. So you guys are leaving the chamber?
It's technically Gigi could
I mean, you can
have
try
it,
and
but
smash the
being an oracle,
crystal.
they don't.
What if I pull out the scepter goddess key? Does it do anything? Does the goddess key make the crystal come back to life? I can't.
Oh, okay.
Anything magical I have.
Yeah, you know
Try
what?
it out.
Are
What were the abilities of that?
are you guys leaving the
I
chamber
forgot.
before you do this, or do you do this in the chamber? When do you do this?
I'm doing it in the chamber. I don't know how I could do it outside the chamber.
Well, you guys said you were leaving, so I'm just trying to figure out if you've left the
We're not
chamber
leaving
yet
yet.
or
We
not.
have one
I'm
more
thinking
idea.
things up.
Okay.
I'm thinking up ideas.
Okay.
I'm looking through my inventory.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna pull the scepter out and.
Yeah, I'm gonna point it at the crystal and say, "Zim zim zalibim."
Nothing happens.
Maybe
Shit!
just touch it.
Yeah, touch the
Touch it to the
scepter
crystal?
goddess key to the crystal. Touch it. Ping.
Nothing happens.
Does it make a nice ping?
Oh, okay.
Nothing
No.
happens. Shit.
It was worth a try. A good idea.
I think we should break this crystal with my sword. I just feel like we should break. It's dead anyways. What do we have to lose? Just kidding. All right.
It's like a science
We can
sample,
go
right?
talk to someone about crystals. Maybe there's a crystallographer, a
Yes.
geologist. Maybe there's a
Geologist.
geologist
Crystallographer.
who will. Crystallographer, bitch.
That's like some Final Fantasy would have came up with. They're like, yeah, it's a class. It's a crystallographer.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
It's just a geomancer.
For Xanarkid. They do call them geomancers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I pulled out the scepter goddess key and nothing happened.
True.
If I put on my cloak of resistance, do I get +1?
Yes.
Have we been factoring that into all my like hits and misses?
Yeah, that's already. Your cloak doesn't
Oh, okay.
affect that, but it's on you.
Alright, great. And
Uh-huh.
if I pour a pure potion of cure light wounds on this crystal, will it come back to life, or
I
would
don't
I
know
be
if you
wasting
want
a
to waste
potion?
that, but you can always
Yeah,
try.
if your lay on hands didn't work, I don't think the potion would be any different.
Okay, true, but my hands only do d6 healing. How much does the cure light wounds potion do? Alright, anyways, okay, we tried everything. We're leaving this evil area. Before we do, should I jump in the water and just see if there's anything evil that I detect while I'm swimming, or what? Should I swim? That's
Yeah,
the
if you
only thing
wanna.
I haven't tried. Let's try. Can I get to the bottom
Isn't
of
he
this
going to
by
get his
swimming?
constitution? Like, isn't it going to poison him to death?
Well,
Will it
if he
poison me?
imbibes it.
I'm not gonna.
Probably
I'm
want
not
to
gonna
talk
drink
him
it.
out
I'm
of
just gonna
it.
swim
I don't
it.
know. It's up to you guys.
But just touching your
No,
tongue
he can do
to
what he
it
wants.
caused you problems, right?
No, I scooped it up into my hands. It wasn't until I drank it that.
I have an
Anything
aura
happened.
of good. Like, would I even be affected, even if
Yes.
it's bad? Oh man. Oh man.
But
I
you
guess
can
we
do what you
don't-
want. You probably
I think we
won't
gotta go
die.
swimming. I think we gotta go swimming. We gotta try. That's the only thing we haven't done. It's the only thing left.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh man, I
Alright.
got -1 to
swims.
swimming. I swam. Anything different in this water?
No, but you don't feel like it's a good idea to stay in this water.
All right, I get out of the water because I'm all about like following whatever I think's like good. I'm guided by faith in a higher power. Myself. All right, so I get out of the water then, and
All right.
then I intimidate
I-
the water. Just kidding.
I guess we start heading out of the cave. Or, well, going back to where we were at that intersection so that we can find our way back out of the mountains.
Yeah, you
Okay.
guys ever swim in dead water? I did. It was fucking liberating, bros. You should try it.
So because
Liberating.
somebody has been making a map, I'm not going to complicate this. You guys find your way back to your path. But
Okay.
when you leave the chamber, whoever's holding the dead crystal notices that the crystal comes like back to its regular appearance once it exits the cavern.
Oh. I look at the crystal
Okay.
then, the previously dead one. Do I see anything in it?
Which crystal?
Magic, bro.
The one that was previously dead.
No.
No? Okay, so far I've only seen something in one crystal. But I do
We go back
point
in
out to
there
the
and
others.
then did we do perception checks in the room? Did we all look
I'm pretty
around?
sure
Yeah,
we
you did.
did. We're looking for as much as we could. I point out to the others
Alright.
though that look, both of the crystals now seem to be, okay.
Well, one looks more lustrous than the other.
Oh, okay. But one doesn't look dead anymore, right?
Right.
Okay, so like I think then we have to assume that it's not necessarily like that the crystal itself is dead, but there's some aura or like lingering magic in that room that is basically deadening anything in it. And who knows if it's
Can I
just confined to
intimidate
that
the
room.
water? Let me just handle that animal.
So yeah, who knows? Like there could be more
There's some sort of
chambers of
evil
this
taint
cave.
going on. There's some evil taint in that chamber that's making the water impure and the crystals impure too.
Yeah, and
Somebody's
it,
tainting it up.
it it might even extend further than that chamber. We don't know.
Man, I wish I knew anything about magic, but here's the thing that I don't know about magic, okay? I'm here to swing swords, guys. I like your crystals though. Those are nice crystals. You better hold on to them.
Yeah.
So, we're back on the path, right? Now we made it back to the path or
Yep.
what? And we're going left. We're going left, and where we went up instead to follow the river. Now we're going left. And what do we see to the left?
You guys make it all the way back to initially where you started, unless that's not where you want to go.
I thought we were just going back to the where we went up this river that led to nothing, and then well, it led to
And then
something,
further,
but it was
unless
a
that's
long
not where
time.
you want to go. You went all the
I
way
didn't
back
say
to
further.
okay. Where do you guys go? Let me know.
We're getting back onto the path before we went towards the water.
Okay, then all the way back
So
to
instead
where I
of going
said.
up, we're going left.
So do you guys want to now go down back the way you guys
Yeah, we're going down
towards
back
Windia?
the way
Okay.
we originally came. Yeah, to India.
All right, then you guys carry on, and several more hours pass by.
Wait, you guys are just leaving the caves altogether? You don't want to go? All right, never mind.
Well, okay, so we've we've found some kind of like evidence. We don't know if it's a source yet of corruption or taint. We we don't know of any way to remedy it. So, for right now, I think just having the information that there's something there and where it is might be what we have to take, and then maybe find someone or something that can help us. Or
But
we just
there was
adventure and
another
get stronger.
path in the cave. I mean, there was just another path in the cave that instead of going up towards the water crystal, That the event like basically was. I mean, we learned
There's
something
many
about
paths in the cave.
places. Are they unimportant paths? Is it fine that we're skipping them? Because I don't like. It's fine with me. I just.
Nothing stimulated you guys to go off the path, so unless you purposefully want to do that, then maybe talk your party into it, but nothing
I don't
stimulated
want to
you
talk
to go
anybody
off
into
of it.
anything. I just want to do what I like. I just want to go along to get along, but swing some swords. So whatever. Let's go to Windia, I guess. I was just want I thought maybe there'd be a fight. Maybe there was something evil we could kill in the caverns, but maybe not.
Maybe.
Maybe not. Maybe we just go to Windia. Maybe there's something evil there to kill. Who knows? We kill stuff anywhere.
Okay, so where do you guys go? You go back to the original path, is that right?
Yeah.
I mean evil stuff.
Okay.
I don't want to kill good stuff. Just evil stuff. You guys got that I'm a good guy, right? I'm not all about murder.
And then you guys carry down your path, and you guys come to another crossroads. This one goes left, right, and straight.
I think straight is the way out of the mountains that we know of, right?
Are you sure? Maybe perception survivals to confirm?
Okay, I can roll that.
I'm gonna roll linguistics. Maybe I can talk to the mountain. I'm just kidding.
Boy, you think you actually need to take the right path here.
Okay, then I'll point us down that direction.
Okay.
Oh boy, you always know which way to go. I
Just
guess we'll
go
go
the
on the
right
right
way.
path. Yeah.
And you do so, and
Oh,
eventually
boy.
you guys come upon a campsite that, well, it's not a site, but it looks like a spot that you guys had camped before, evidence of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, this is a camp I made up one time. There's a fire that is ashes now.
Yeah, well, there might
Hey,
be.
guys, remember the time we camped here and we slept through the night? Wasn't that fun?
What are you guys gonna do?
Are we feeling tired?
It's been a long day.
I'm gonna intimidate
Then we'll
the camp.
We'll recreate the fun that we had when we camped here the first time.
Yeah, let's do it. All the horseplay and shenanigans. Let's recreate the magic.
Alright, go ahead and give me your nighttime perceptions. Is there anything else would like to do before you rest?
Just sprinkle some salt off my elbow.
Okay, keep you on your toes. You guys get through the night. Nothing happens.
I mean, this campsite's the one. It's like anytime you sleep here, you're just gonna sleep a whole night. It's gonna be beautiful. I love this campsite. Let's agree to camp here again next time we come through here, guys.
That might be the case.
It's true. We might actually come back here.
I expect we will.
Alright, and then today you guys walk a while and you come across a path and you hear water to the left. So it either goes straight or to the left, and you hear water to the left.
Okay, so this
I
is
wanna
the water passage.
Let's chase more water. We're water chasers. We're water boys? Water boys.
Maybe we should.
No, yeah, I agree. We should check this out just to see.
Because what if there's more than one dead, poisoned crystal?
What if
Or that
if
the
I
water
can't
was
heal a
poisoning the crystal
no
itself.
one can,
Yeah.
okay? I'm like magic.
Okay, we're gonna take another detour then. We're gonna follow this path down if we hear water.
Follow the
Till we
water.
find.
We heard water, so we're going water in again.
Okay, you follow the path till you run across what looks to be like an underground lake
Oh wow.
and water
Ooh,
flowing
oh,
Very
into
big.
it. And this lake looks really sludgy.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Who's sludging up the lake? We
Tricky.
gotta get this sludge monster. I'm a toxic avenger.
Okay, so
You guys old enough for toxic?
I'll attempt to purify a small portion of like this sludgy water and see if that is possible.
Okay, you do so. You start to purify that section of water, but it kind of starts to swirl in and mix back into the
Yeah.
sludgy water.
But I show the others that it is possible to decontaminate this water. Um, but I kind of shrug at the others as I can't gather any other information. But I kind of like motion towards Gigi since he's the detector of magic and stuff.
Do
If
I
you can
need to go
tell
for
me
another
if this is
swim?
a
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
maybe, can you detect evil on it? Do you know if this is evil in nature?
Let's yeah. Is it evil? Am I in the evil? Is the water evil again?
You are not detecting evil like you did in the other chamber.
That's
This is
interesting.
just dirty water.
I'll detect magic on the water.
You don't detect magic on the water.
Okay.
Okay, so
I shrug and say no magic.
this isn't necessarily corruption then, is what he is thinking. It seems like this is just the product of like bad bad water and bad conditions.
Do you have
I think if those crystals
I don't
were
know
clean,
what
they'd be
exactly with
purifying the
geography,
water.
knowledge
And
geography.
since
Let me go look up knowledge geography. What all could that really mean?
I have knowledge
Is
of
knowledge
religions.
geography just like
Religion.
geographical locations, or does that also include
Well, it's for
geo stuff?
If only it were knowledge geology.
Right. Creatures within recognize
Yeah,
I
regional
don't think they're
terrain
the same.
features, no location nearest. No
National
websites,
Geographic.
no. Just roll a knowledge nature, boy. Anybody can roll knowledge
okay.
nature, but I'm pretty sure boy has the higher.
Well, you gotta be trained in it. It's a knowledge.
Well, yeah, anybody who has it trained. Yeah, you're still not sure. You can come to any conclusion you'd like.
He's thinking that this isn't like a magical or any other kind of like corruption, that it's more like the product of like, something that's gunking up the water, but still something that we should probably try to fix. He just isn't sure how to like convey that to the others.
Is boy trying to tell
Yeah.
me I need to go swimming? He keeps gesturing towards me. You want me to go swimming,
Maybe,
boy? What is
if
he
you want to,
saying?
sure. Maybe you're the holy diver.
I fucking go swimming. Hard as fuck. I'm swimming like a goddamn champion. I'm a fucking Olympic swimmer right now.
Are there any other passages along the banks or shores of this lake that would lead further in?
Sure, there's many passages. You could easily get lost.
Maybe following one of the rivers that feed the lakes?
Maybe. Although that, I don't know. If there's so many of them, then that might be something that I don't know, it might be more trouble than we can, or like it might be a little complicated for us right now. I think at least finding this lake, like where all the water seems to pool, is a good thing though. Just again, like I'm not sure if we can do anything about it right now.
Well, I went swimming, and that was interesting. But now I'm out of the water again, and I say it's swimmable. You know, swim this water, no problem. Good swimming. It's good swimming
That's
in this
good.
water.
We might want to get you dried up here.
This is how I stay in peak physical condition, guys. When there's a
Oh.
chance to go swimming, I get in that cardio. Okay, you know, just get it in. Every little
Sure.
bit helps. Okay. I know we're walking through caves and stuff, and you think, oh, maybe that's enough. But listen, ladies like a man that goes the extra mile, so go get a swim in if you want. I guess they don't
Um,
want to swim.
Oh, do the so you said there's a few different rivers or lakes or streams feeding the lake, right?
Yeah.
Are they all polluted?
Um.
I just checked like two or three.
No.
Oh, they're not. Okay, that's interesting.
so then it's just the water here that they pull into that I guess is getting stagnant and sludgy.
Well, I only checked a couple. I mean, if we want to stay here, we can look to see if there's maybe one stream that is just polluting
Yeah,
everything.
eventually you guys do come to the conclusion that one stream seems to be polluting the lake.
Okay.
Let's cut off that stream.
Okay.
I'll dig a trench, and we'll divert the flow of the whole river.
Dam
I
it up.
mean, we
And then
that
where's it
that is
gonna
something
go?
practical that we could do. It would just take a lot of time and effort.
Water's gonna reroute itself.
Yeah, it'll go somewhere.
Yeah. But I like the
Water
enthusiasm.
brings life and destruction.
Yeah, anytime
So
I can
then
get
what
those extra calories, dig a trench.
so yeah,
Got
then
it.
then hopefully what everyone's thinking, or at least what Boy's thinking, is that that must be the stream that is coming from the waterfall in the crystal.
Perhaps.
It has to be.
So what we gotta do is destroy the crystal.
I mean that's the zero alternative.
Do you
I
think
don't know.
that's the
Is it the
solution?
water? Did we decide that the water was dirty before it hit the crystal, or only after it hits the dead crystal did it become dirty? I remember
You guys don't
We
know.
weren't
You
hearing
able
that
to
in the
discern.
past.
Yeah, you couldn't come to a definitive conclusion.
Yeah, the crystal always doesn't, one crystal, you know. What's the worst that could happen? Some crystals in the water.
Again, this might be a problem that we aren't able to solve right now. We
You're
might
right.
need to get stronger before we can
Maybe I
fix this.
swing my sword at the crystal and I can't even break it. Who knows?
This is
That
true.
might
It
be
is
the
as
card.
large as a house, like a nice big house. So uh, your sword might actually break, to be honest, because it is crystal.
I'll smite the crystal and it'll have to die. It'll just then have to die.
But it's not evil,
It's
so
already
your
dead.
smite does not work. You fail.
Oh, smite fizzles.
Uh,
You gotta say fizzles. Your spell fizzles. That's the way it's done.
yep.
Means nothing happened.
Rip.
Um, I motion back towards where we came. I think we
Okay.
should take this information with us for now.
All right. And you head back to where you came.
I think I got a solution, guys.
Uh,
I think we gotta take out a crystal the size of a house. Yo, I know what I'll do. I'll turn into a dragon and I'll rip the crystal out of the ground. As a dragon. You want me to do it?
Are you capable of doing that?
I don't know. I squint my eyes real hard and I say,
Tiberius has
maybe.
big
You don't
dreams.
know?
He's like, I'm a white dragon, so now he's like envisioning like super strength, and he's telling you guys all about it. And all right, you guys head back
Yeah.
to the path, and I guess you're gonna head back towards Windia as best as you guys can track yourselves in that direction.
Yeah, we need more
Mhm.
help with this.
Okay, so you get through a large portion of your day, and unless you want to stray off paths, do you want to just go straight there, or shall we continue presenting routes to you?
You can just I get
'Cause-
what I feel like we're doing like sidey stuff and maybe we get back on the main quest line, but I don't know. If we could solve the water problem, that's like, a goal.
Okay, you come to
That's like
another
one of our
crossroads,
goals.
and there's a left, a right, and a straight. Which way do you go?
Can I figure out which way to
Sure.
go to Windia?
Yeah, well, that's what I was trying to figure out is, are you guys gonna just go straight for Windia, or do I need to continue presenting these crossroads to you? Because there are more crossroads, but I don't know if you are going to stray off path or not.
It's up to them.
Unless
I mean,
there's more
unless
water
we-
related.
Interesting.
There's no stimuli, they're just crossroads.
Okay, then we we probably just go back to Windia then.
Okay, then you guys just
Yeah.
go back to Windia. It is starting to get late. You guys have been walking for a while, and you'll probably want to set up rest.
We'll do that.
I say we cock the wagon and float. We've already made it to the Snake River. We're almost in Oregon. We can do it. We just gotta go.
And Aronexus, you finish your book.
Oh yeah, the book.
Do you get
What was
your
that book
+1
again?
health or +1 con?
I
Sure
don't think
do.
he finished the book. He forgot he even had a book.
No, I marked it on the calendar. He said he was gonna read it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Is that used up, or can I give that to somebody else?
That uses up. It's a one person thing.
Oh, okay.
The book
It
immediately
becomes
bursts into
non-magical.
flames.
Yeah, we're not sure how the book expires, if it just becomes like dull
The
or
book
if it does
disintegrates
vanish.
in your hands. Turns to ash. Floats off. the
Yeah,
wind.
you burn it to ash, blend it into a smoothie, and drink it.
Yeah, ash smoothie. That's how you stay strong and fortify yourself against
That's
poison
right.
water. Boy's been
The
doing
book
it.
itself is full of vitamins and minerals.
Those vitamins and minerals.
So how those manuals work is they still exist. They just no longer possess the magical effect to apply an enhancement bonus.
So I say, Aaron X says, I read this book 3 times. I don't see what's so great about it, bro. And I throw the book.
Okay, and there are a campsite you guys run into. You recall this being your first campsite when you guys were in the caves.
Okay, we camp
Hey, it's our favorite
at the
campsite.
site.
All right, go ahead and roll your perceptions for your nighttime watches.
I like the bonfire and then the the demon souls respawn.
Hmm.
We don't know yet if
Perception?
we
I can
do
do that.
respawn.
Oh my god, I did so good.
No
I
one's
rolled
died
so
yet.
much perception. It was still less than GG's. No one can respawn. Nobody can
No,
go
you have to
back
save
online.
state.
You just have to make a new character.
When you stay at an inn, you have to like save.
Hey, look, the three of us all rolled 19.
19 wood.
Boo.
This is here.
But you guys had +8 and I only had +5.
All right.
What's up with that?
Tiberius, during your watch, you hear pebbles of rock being kicked around as if many feet were shuffling in your direction towards you.
I alert my party members that there are many feet approaching our campsite.
Um, okay, I guess there's not much. I mean, is there any place to hide?
I can find a place to hide, and I'll go hide.
Okay, where'd
I
you
can
go?
find a spot for myself. Whoa, good for you.
You guys are gonna hide? Okay.
Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna hide.
If that's what they're doing, sure. I'll do it.
Yeah, it sounds like our pally isn't.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right.
Well, I'm scared, so I'll still hide if the rest of the party's hiding.
Then I need that
Besides,
stealth if you're hiding.
Well,
Tiberius.
Can
If
hide.
Tiberius isn't, I'll be standing with Tiberius.
Okay.
God damn it! I want him to be alone. Okay. I'm still hiding.
You guys be
Don't care.
hiding in the bushes. I like that you guys have the element of surprise for us, and we'll be like, "What's up? Why you guys coming to our camp? Many feet."
All right. A dozen small dragon-looking creatures without wings, maybe lizard, not so much lizard.
Lizard.
More dragon-looking small creatures without
Komodo
wings.
dragon.
No. Like kobolds. Kobolds approach you guys, though your characters may not know what a kobold is.
Okay.
But about a dozen kobolds approach you guys, and they all have like spears, and they seem to be like an angry mob, rushing towards something.
I use my diplomacy and I say, "Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on here?"
I'll stand out of the way to let them pass if they're just passing through. Unless they're angrily rushing towards us.
You can sense motive before it's too late, and then maybe you could wait and find out, or you can try to figure it out. I guess I don't know.
Beat him up.
I sense their motive, and they have a motive of wanting to get sliced in half by Tiberius, is what I heard. But we'll find out. Are they evil? Do I detect evil?
All right. Well, Tiberius, you can't really like discern their motive. They do seem angry and upset. Aranaxis, you can think what you want. But they do stop in front of Tiberius, and they start like speaking, and a bunch of them, like an angry mob of people was like screaming at you, but in a clacking kind of draconic language that you don't know.
Should I intimidate them? Should I try? I have +4 to intimidate. Should I just intimidate them so they shut up?
Well, see if they speak our language.
What is it? Linguistics? How do I know?
Just speak common. See if just say something. Hey, calm down, guys, and see if they respond.
Listen, I say, whoa, whoa, one at a time. What's going on here? That was what
Okay.
my diplomacy role was for, though.
Oh, okay.
And the angry mob is like shouting at you guys, but when he says that, like one of them like steps forward and starts pointing at him, and it's like he's like shouting at the mob, trying to convince the mob of something, and then the mob all starts like pointing at him as well, and they all get angry and they start to kind of like rush forward at Tiberius.
All right, now
I
I'm
wonder
gonna
if they
try
would
to
have done
intimidate
something
them.
with a.
We need more languages.
What language are they speaking in? Do I know?
I intimidate the fuck out of them. I'm so intimidating. They're like shitting their pants right now. They're like, oh my god, did this guy just grow 3 times his size and twice as muscular? What? I was the most
What?
intimidating guy in the world. Look at that. That's his crit
I
intimidation
don't
roll.
see an intimidate roll.
You don't see it? It says 20 plus 4, 24. Skill, intimidate. I just rolled it.
It's not there for me, unless I'm desynced.
You might be
You guys don't see it, do
decent.
you?
I do see
He
it.
might be desynced.
I see it.
Oh, it's me then. Oh, wait. Oh, there, it just showed up. What happened? Okay, never mind. It's there now. Probably being delayed from all the Christmas packages being delivered.
Guruji, you do know what they're saying, and it sounds like they're just like at first they were just like all you could hear was rabble 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 rabble, but then when the one stood out and started pointing at Tiberius, he was like, "It was him! He did it!" And then they were all like, "Oh, yeah, it was him!" And then they all like rushing towards Tiberius, saying it was him. And they have spears, so it looks like they're gonna like stab
What
him to death.
language are they
Maybe.
speaking?
A,
Or
a
I'll just reply
language
in the
you
same
you know,
language.
a language you know.
Alright, well, I'll reply in the same language. Hold on. What did he do? What's going on here? We're peaceful.
You actually halt the mob, and they seem surprised that you're like speaking to them in understandable language. And one of them says, are you Windians then? Where are your wings?
We're
I'll
not
get back to him.
Windians.
My name's Tiberius, and I'll slice all your friends in half if you stop pointing spears at me.
Are you sure you want to say that, Tiberius?
No, I can't say that because I'm a paladin. I was just being funny.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna slice you guys all in half. Ah, burger, burger, burger,
It is a mob, so I'm not sure you're gonna win.
Are they evil? I'll win. Are you kidding me? I'm a playable character.
All right,
Of
where were
course
we?
I'll win.
Let's stay on track here. What were you saying?
I don't know. You ignored my
Gigi?
intimidation roll, and then we continued from there.
I told them. I asked them what they thought Tiberius had done.
Okay. They say, water. It's bad. We can't live down here this way. Somebody ruined it. Somebody did it.
It wasn't us. We saw it that way when we got here.
Just tell them what we know about the crystals and the strange blighted areas that seem to be corrupting the main estuary or body of water.
So yeah, I'll tell them about the crystal and what we saw and that we had nothing to do with it.
Not sure we believe you. You know about it, therefore you did it. Rabble, poking spears towards you guys.
If I did it, I
What?
wouldn't tell you about it.
I just imagine
We're
the
trying
South
to
Park
help.
townspeople rabble. That rah, 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 rah.
Yeah. They said, well, then get out of the way. We'll find the Windians to help.
We were actually off to do the same thing. That's why we were headed this way.
Okay. And he like points towards the path and says, "Let's go." And then they all just like start running off. And you can see that like some of them seem maybe ill. It's hard to tell because you've never really seen these
Oh no.
creatures before. But yeah, some of them do look ill and maybe dehydrated.
That's not good. I don't think we can help them though, really.
Yeah, of course we can. I spring from my hiding spot and with my water,
I tell them he's a friend. Don't worry.
I'm
He
gonna
will heal.
hydrate them.
He's a
I'm gonna
healer.
aggressively hydrate them.
He jumps out from his hiding spot and
He
sprays them all with
super
water from his
soakers in their
water
mouth.
skin.
Oh my
Damn,
god!
what is going on?
It's like a fire hose. They all like start flying backwards by the sheer pressure of the water.
I must help them.
They all
And
kind
that
of
day
freak
their
out
thirst
at
was
first,
extinguished.
but once they come to realization that you are like providing them with like what appears to be a water source, one of them does accept like the water and confirms to the others that it's good to drink.
Yeah, and then I'll start like addressing their if they have any wounds or other like sickness or maladies.
Tell them from now
I'll
on
pull
it's
out my little
$5 a
healer's
cup.
kit.
We could be rich.
It just seems like some of them have like con ability damage,
Well then
and then
I am
others were just
following them.
dehydrated. Yeah.
Like I motion towards the others that like yeah like they're sick guys like I gotta help them. So I'm gonna start providing long-term care for them,
Okay.
and I can do that for a
I
number
don't
of
even know
individuals.
these kobolds. You go have fun, brother. I'm not chasing down some. I'm not trying to keep up with kobold speed. I'm gonna make my way.
Yeah,
to
I think this is a good idea.
We're heading towards Windia together.
Uh huh.
I don't want to go with these kobolds. They were just pointing spears at me. You like immediately befriended them. I don't trust them at all.
That's fine.
They accept your care, but they are eager to press forward.
Okay, I can do this on the move.
Okay. And they pretty much go Tiberius's pace. So, yeah.
So I'll see if they can keep up with you. They're fast little buggers.
I said I'm not going. I like they're going my pace fine, but I'm not trying to. I can keep the little worried pebble footprints, cobbled baby footprints.
Yeah,
I don't know,
they're
let's
following
keep
you.
moving. Are we in Windia now? Like, how many days are we have to be on our way to Windia? Are we at Windia? We met kobolds at the
You are
camp.
not at
Are we
Windia
not
yet.
Windia?
Alright, so you guys get back on to the path and start making your way. And after, well, this was actually during your, like, second, watch during your sleep. So I guess the question is, do you just press on without the other two watches? Meaning Boy,
I will be fatigued.
and Aranaxis and Tiberius didn't get your full amount of sleep. GG.
I'm sleeping. Yo, those guys want to push on with the kobolds. I'll catch up. See you tomorrow or whatever. Hope the kobolds don't decide to eat you because they're hungry or some shit. But you know, whatever. Go be friends with every woodland creature in the forest, and I'll be doing the quests and stuff.
Dang. Tiberius is rebelling for whatever reason. Alright then, Tiberius, you sleep and you stay,
I just
and
want
the
my
rest
sleep.
carry on. Or does anybody stay
Well,
with
just a sec.
Tiberius?
Just a sec. Yeah, we're not leaving anybody behind here.
And the kobolds aren't stopping, so like once they're like determined to press forward, they will. And seems like Boy is with them.
Well, boy already
I mean,
slept.
we're all
Let
going to
boy
India,
go.
right?
Yeah, we'll see you at Windia. Confident we'll all make it okay.
Yes, you
What's the
guys
worst that
are all going
happens?
to
God will
Windia.
beat you.
But this happened in the middle of your watches during your rest. So not all of you guys have gotten rest, and you'll be fatigued if you carry on at a certain point. So you gotta decide whether or not you want to do that. And it sounds like Tiberius wants to sleep. So what would the other three players like to do?
I'll stay with Tiberius.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I don't really care.
okay, and Boy?
I'm providing aid to the sickly kobolds.
Okay, so Boy's gonna go with the kobolds.
I look to the others and at it with a look of like, you'll know where to find me.
Yeah, you'll be the corpse on the way to the Windia. See you.
Maybe we'll see.
Okay. Well, the next day occurs, and Boy, you're the first one out of the caves, and it's a bright, shiny day. Perhaps your eyes sting at first when you see the sunlight, because you've been in the
Yeah.
dark area for a while. And all the kobolds start rushing up the stairways to Windia. Up the mountain rock. And you get up to the city, and they all seem to rush to the castle itself. Like the whole lot of them. Are you still with them?
Yeah.
Okay. They get greeted into the palace as if they were known.
Oh, that's good to know.
Unfortunately, you don't know what they say at first, but then you hear that same lady who had greeted you guys before and then told you that the princess had left. She said, "Oh, that's terrible. I'll get the princess. Wait here." And then they all just kind
Okay.
of like find somewhere comfortable to position themselves in this large waiting room.
I make sure that the kobolds are hydrated. I can create water into a flask.
Mm-hmm.
Some high quality H2O there.
Yeah, I'm the water boy.
That's right.
At a certain level, you wouldn't like to see me when I'm angry.
And a girl comes
You
out.
purified all that water.
Let me close this map. We're not on that anymore. And a girl comes out with wings to greet the kobolds. And she looks a little shocked and surprised to also see you among them. And you can tell by how her eyes like shift over to you. And you recognize her.
I am at a lack for words, even though I can't normally speak anyway, and I wave and blush.
And she starts speaking in this language they're speaking, and you don't seem to really like understand the exchange. But it seems like it doesn't really take a sense motive to determine this, but it seems like she's being kind and welcoming.
Okay, that's good.
And then she speaks over to one of her guards and says, "Show them to the commons." And the guard begins to usher these kobolds out of the palace. Do you follow, or what do you do?
I follow.
Okay, then you follow, and the guard leads them to kind of like a common meeting place, like a big building that looks like it kind of has like a universal purpose. And the kobolds all start to kind of make up their little homes. And then a couple of like maidens come in later with like blankets and pillows and stuff like that. So it looks like they're trying to make accommodations for these kobolds. And food is being brought in as well. And by this point, your party gets out the cave. And they're about 4 hours behind you. But yeah, you guys get out of the cave. Do you
Head to castle to see how the princess is doing.
Okay.
We gotta make it to Windia first.
Yep, you guys go up the stairway that is cutting through the mountains high up. All the waterfalls and the mist in the area. The sunlight may be burning your eyes because you've been in the caves for a while. And you go up to the castle. And you guys are greeted by the same lady you were greeted with before. And she says, "Oh, you have returned. I thought I saw one of your others, but I couldn't be certain because you weren't with him. Um,
He was escorting
I
a
just
group
I,
of
I just wave
little
that I
guys.
just wave that off and I say, listen, we've discovered that there's some sort of taint or corruption that is affecting the water.
yes, we heard the kobolds were telling us that something's wrong with the waters and they had to abandon the caves as they couldn't."
Especially in this one underground lake that we found. It's all being polluted by uh a like some evil corruption. The kobolds don't know anything. The kobolds got secondhand information. Okay. We found dead crystals though. And I think if we could purify this, if we could purify these crystals, we could purify the water and restore uh, the life to the ecosystem in this area. It seems like all these creatures are having a hard time. Kobolds, for instance, because of this tainted water. And in this area where we found this dead crystal, there was some sort of evil presence or aura throughout the whole place, but nothing. I couldn't pinpoint it, and but yeah, something's going on. We need to fix this water, lady. That's why we're here. We came to ask you for help. You're Windian.
"That's terrible news. I'll go get the king."
Is he better?
"Why, yes, he is better. When Nina returned, she did something. And he's much better now."
Alright, I'm back.
And then,
The king is being cured by the princess.
He has?
Yes.
Oh, holy shit. We killed 2 birds with 0 stones.
I don't think that is a PC thing to say around the Windians.
I take offense to that.
I still think there's something weird because we still don't know what the guy did to her, so I'm still concerned. But
Yeah.
We'll worry about that later.
Okay, so she leaves, and eventually she'll come back, and she says, "The king will see you now." And she escorts you into a throne room. And you see a Windian king there. He's got a nice white thick beard, and he seems really old. Like really old, like wrinkling skin, ancient old, like that's really old.
Yo, man, you look like a fossil, bro. How old are you? Just kidding.
And you guys approach, and he says nothing, and then somebody announces you guys and says the saviors of Princess Nina have returned.
You can just call me Tiberius. You know, no need for formal title.
And he looks upon you, but you can't really discern any facial expressions because of how old he looks. So,
Yo, you got wrinkles. I got wrinkles, bro. um, I tell him about the crystal problem. See what he has to say. I don't want to get into all the details again.
okay. Um, he responds, and he's got a very old, croaking voice, and it seems like he like kind of is struggling to speak. Like it's really difficult. And he says, I don't think we can do anything.
Well, you know, you could try. You could try.
I can send men, but
I don't
we
think
don't
men
possess
are gonna
magic.
like. I don't think. Just between you and me, I don't think men are the solution here. I don't think men are gonna go in there and have any idea what to do. Okay, so don't send any men because they're just gonna get hurt or be in danger. Don't send men. Okay, if you don't have a magical solution for purifying crystals in these waters, like how long have you guys lived in Windia? You're older than actually the dirt on the ground here, and you don't know anything about the waters and how to keep them pure. Okay, man. Okay. I'm a little disappointed, but I gotta tell you, I was hoping for your help here. We came all the way through these mountains. We've been up and down river beds, looking for trotting trotting trails to find the solution for this area and these beings that live off this ecosystem. And you say, "Oh, I don't know. I don't think we can help you." You're not even, and you say, "I can try. I'm gonna send men." Like what? Why? Man, why am I suffering this guy?
He kind of makes a croak. He's like, and he puts his hand to his heart, and then he says, I'm sorry. Maybe, talk to Nina. And he kind of starts to struggle to get up. And though he has wings, he like uses his feet and he kind of like waves his hand at one of the guards, and then he starts to like slowly exit the king's chamber. And he's all like hunched over like an old man walking and wobbling and whatnot.
Before he gets out of eyesight, I bow graciously and start to make my way out of the room too. I'm not gonna be the last. I'm not gonna be standing in this room if no one else is in it. You know what I'm saying?
The guard
Head towards
says to
Nina.
you guys, Nina is currently collecting items for a group of kobolds that came in. Allow me to show you where she is. I do apologize, but the king, he's, old.
Yeah, that's the word for it.
He looks over at you and he says, "You know, rumor has it that he's 300 years old."
Wow, man. Well, should we all live so long? I'll drink to his health next time I
They don't
have a
even know how old he
libation.
is. That's just a guess.
Right, and he leads you guys out of the castle, and he leads you to a shop that has like bedding and things like that in it, and you see Nina in there, and she seems to be giving a couple of people orders about like what to grab and what to collect, and they're all putting it in a cart outside.
So I guess I tell Nina what the king told me, that I should talk to her about this situation with the crystals, and that he seemed to think that there was no way that he could help beyond sending men for whatever reason. I don't know what the men would do, but he thought he could send some men. So I don't know what what do you think we can do, Nina? You got any ideas? You
I'm
know anything about these
sorry.
waters and these
I
mountains?
think my father might have been just trying to help you as you are making a plea. I don't know what we can do about that. That's terrible, though. We did learn about that from the kobolds. So you're saying that you think you know where the source is?
Well, we've narrowed it down to one river that's polluted, and if we follow that river up to its source, we believe that there's a corrupted area with a dead crystal that should possibly be purifying or not dead, and making the water clean for the whole rest of the mountain ecosystem. But I've just been wandering around in the mountains for a couple days. Just
And then one of the guards says, "Princess Nina, allow me. These are your rescuers." She's like, "Oh, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I would have been a goner if it was not for you guys."
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, yeah,
She
it's,
doesn't
it's
remember.
fine.
Well, she
Well,
didn't.
I'll
she
She
take
wasn't
care of
awake
it,
wasn't
when we
Nina.
saved her.
conscious. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She wasn't
Ha-
conscious. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to see that you're making a good recovery, Nina, and think nothing of it. This is what we do. We're here for the betterment of all of what is this place called? The whole world?
Uh, the world doesn't really have a name, but the
For
world.
the betterment of the whole world, Nina.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. Do you know what a white dragon is, Nina? Have you ever heard of the saying white dragon? Do you know anything about it? Because let me tell you something. I might be a white dragon. I know it's surprising to hear. I didn't believe it myself at first, but I'm proving to be very cool lately. I'm just joking.
Um,
I think I'm gonna be a dragon any moment now. I could be a dragon right now. I don't even know how it works, to be honest with you, Nina.
she
Some
says,
some
"Perhaps we should go somewhere else to talk."
sounds good.
Okay, she puts down what bed blankets she has in her hands and she gives instructions to the people to continue what they were doing. And she leads you guys out of the place. And she says, "Was there not another with you?"
Yeah, boy with the kobolds. I thought he to no one. Someone get boy. Get him with us.
Oh, Here, let's go over to the commons, and she'll lead you guys over where there's all the kobolds inside this building, and you see Boy tending to them.
You actually see him. He's uh he's actually trying to rest as he stayed up the whole night following them and tending to them and providing long-term care.
He's indisposed.
But you can wake him, and he wakes up, with eyes fluttering and looking at you guys, and he yawns and he gets up and he follows.
Okay. She takes you guys to a cafe, an outdoor cafe with a nice table
Ooh, nice.
outside. And she says, it's on the house. Allow me. Order what you would like. And a waiter will come out and take your guys' orders. And, it's a nice sunny day.
I am
I want
wholly
some nice,
unfamiliar
fresh
with this
cooked
kind
meat.
of dining. We've
Assuming
never
they eat
done
meat.
this kind of thing before in Trojan.
This is true. And then just a reminder, this
You
is
said it's a cafe. I'm just
what
gonna have a
Windio
coffee
looks
with
like.
cream and sugar.
Ooh, do they have coffee? I want coffee too.
Sure, they have all kinds of things.
Mmm.
All right.
This is the life.
Yeah, you guys are having a nice, pleasant thing, and she says, well, I'm a white dragon as well. Nice to meet you.
Huh?
It's a good thing we didn't let you die then, because we're low on allies right now, and the dark dragons are all about.
How do you turn into a dragon? I tried and I can't.
Um, White dragons don't turn into dragons, though there was some dragons in the white dragon order.
Oh. Why are we called white dragons? Well, I don't know anything about this white dragon business.
Well, it's more like a bloodline. I guess that's kind of what they always just called it. I don't really know why. I suppose that would be interesting to find out, though. But it's those who can tap into a specific magic force. My father was a white dragon. Usually, it's brought down by the bloodlines.
Does that mean I'm also gonna live to be 300 years old if I don't die?
Oh, I doubt that. Father had a moment in life, I guess you could say, where he didn't want to expire, and he did everything he could
Oh.
to elongate that. But I think at this point, it's more painful than anything. Perhaps he wants it over with. I don't know. He spends most of his time in his chambers now.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems like a nice guy. I guess I got kind of stern with him because I was, I I just got back from an adventure and it just didn't seem like he really wanted to help us out, and I felt like he might be sending men to danger or like, into despair, and like just if you talk to him, just let him know, I, maybe we got off on the wrong foot, but you know, I wish him the best, and I'm really just here for, to make Windy a better, safer place, and just typical white dragon stuff. I'm trying to save the world, as you do.
I
So
don't think
tell him not to hold it
Father
against me.
can do anything. I think he was right. So I'm sorry that that upsets you. but like, I mean, we can send men to investigate it and see if we can discern more, but like, I, I don't think we have this magical answer for you that you are seeking.
Everything's magical. Everything's magical. There's a magical answer somewhere. The truth is out there. I'm just kidding.
I mean, we don't have a natural answer either. Are there any other possible? Can you engineer something? Oh, are you an engineer?
No, I'm a paladin. I swing
Oh.
a greatsword. Yeah.
Well,
Just so you know what, like where my talents lie. I just basically I get hit by things. Sometimes I lay hands on myself. Most of the time, I swing a greatsword. Other than that, I like to go swimming. Talk to princesses. You seem nice. Whatever. Whatever I'm called to do.
well, I believe you that you're white dragons, or else that lich would have had you dead.
Hmm. Yes.
Did he say anything while
I
he
remember
had you
that.
captured?
Boy, did
We're wondering
he.
about his motives.
Ugh. He's a nasty one, I tell you. He's working for Zog.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He was trying to create a poison that would kill white dragons. And he knew Father was one. He couldn't find any other white dragons. But he knew of Father, and he exposed him to the poison. Luckily, his experiment failed, and it did not affect my father at all. I had only learned that after I had been captured, and he tried to experiment on me some more. I
I
don't
just want you to
know
know you've
when you
captured
showed
me.
up. I was unconscious most of the time I was
I'm
there.
captured in your gaze, Nina. I think it's a real thing. There's a blind woman that I'm seeing, but I think we could make it work. I'm just joking. I mean, we gotta make more white dragons, am I right? Somebody's gotta do it.
Sure, maybe.
Oh man, I'm just kidding around. So what do we do now? What do we do now? We came to India. They can't help us. Yeah, sure. Send some men to investigate. Do what
She
you want.
asks you
Well,
what
But
happened when
what do
you
we
found
do?
her.
oh, he had
We
said
killed
that
some
he had completed his
skeletons.
experiments on you. So
Yeah,
we
so
are
we think.
concerned about that as well.
Do you feel experimented on?
I mean, if he completed, then why didn't he follow through?
Well, we don't know what he did, but we do have a lot of books from his laboratory that may provide the answer to somebody that's more learned in the ways of alchemy than any of us here.
Oh,
So
curious.
many
Yes, we
books.
do have an alchemical lab. One of the shops somewhere in town. They dabble in that.
Can they turn water into wine?
Maybe I don't
What do
know.
What do you know about the Philosopher's Stone?
What's that?
It's alchemy stuff. I'm just kidding around. Hey, I have this really cool scepter, and I show her my scepter. It's a key. I'm looking for more keys. You have any idea where we might find another key?
Oh no. Why are you looking for the keys to to unleash the goddess of destruction.
We're trying to stop that.
You think? Oh, I like collecting keys. I'm like a janitor or something. You know, I want to have a
What do
big
you mean,
ring of
stop that?
keys.
Zog is looking for them.
You're trying to beat him
We're
to
guarding
them.
them. We're guarding the keys on our persons where we can guard them the best, and I keep mine right here, next to my heart. And I
Well,
point to my heart.
the only key I know of, actually, I know of two now that I come to think of it. There's the light and the dark key. The light key is in the Golden City. Um, it has a name. 1 second.
El Dorado.
No. Aria. And the other one is suspected to be on the other side of the mountain pass near Bleak in a tower. I was curious. Nobody really knows if it's up there, but people suspect it does because it's suspected to be called the Dark Key. And it makes the whole area dark, and that area never sees sunlight, even at the height of day.
It's high noon.
And Arya, we know that the key is being held by a very, very greedy, it's not even a king, it's just a mayor of the city. So he calls himself. We don't really know. But he has the key, and it makes the whole city glisten as if it's gold, as well as the surrounding fields.
Oh, you see my hair? It's pretty glistening, right?
He's a very
Sounds
wealthy
quite
man,
perfect.
and it is hard to negotiate with him. We often trade across the seas to them, as they are a port city, where you can find lots of ships. Unfortunately, it's a long route to get there through land. Do you have a ship?
We think you have a ship that you want to give us. We're
Um,
just now realizing it.
we don't send
Ours was
ships.
just a raft.
They send ships to us.
You want them to send a ship for us to have.
We have no way of making that request. Perhaps a ship will come someday. We don't know when. We haven't needed to trade with them for a while, and we haven't seen a ship recently, but if you wanted
Just
to
give them
get
this
there,
coin
you would
and
have
say
to
Valor
follow the
Morgulis.
map. And she'll go find you a map later in the day and hand it over to you guys.
We got a map, guys. What was the map for?
Is this an overland route?
Yes. All right, and on the world map, I'm gonna reveal more.
See, sometimes you just gotta ask the right questions, guys, and then you get more of the world map revealed. Just gotta say, hey, I gotta accept it.
Yeah.
It's magic key. And then the next one thing leads to another.
Yeah.
Where was the dark one located again?
In a tower. Dark tower. In a tower surrounded by perpetual darkness. Sad.
Oh, I see. Light and dark on the same island. Interesting.
And she says that if you take the path through Tantar and Tuntar, you can find a port south from there that can take you closer to Arya.
It's too bad about Nanya. It was really close.
It's the Chronicles, what? Of Narnia. What
Hmm.
happened to Narnia? Where was there a Narnia? I don't remember Narnia.
I mean, that
I mean
was
Dragons took
Narnia.
over. All the people are
yeah,
missing. They think they were taken as slaves, as far as the old man told you.
yeah.
Hmm. How in the world did that token get
Narnia.
so huge? What the hell? Here we go. All right. Is it 124? We got a little bit of time for you guys to decide what you'd like to do here.
Were we supposed to give the keys to the King of Windia for safekeeping?
He just told you to go talk to him.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
What were we supposed to talk to him about? I forget.
The keys.
Yo, summon your father, Nina. We gotta talk about some key business. I feel like Nina's good enough. Like we told Nina, she's
Yeah,
pretty much running shit. It's good enough.
it seems that way. I agree.
Nina says she can try to answer any questions that you may have.
How many keys are there?
I don't know.
Did
We
we
were
do we
just
know
saying
that?
here about keys. What?
There are 7 keys that they use to lock the goddess up.
We should not
That
summon the
sounds right.
goddess. Regardless of how many keys we get, we should leave the goddess of destruction away, like locked away. We don't have to open those
It's
locks, you know?
rumored
Yeah.
that you cannot kill the goddess, so they thought that the next best thing would be to trap her.
Yeah, I don't want to let her free. I definitely don't want to set her free. She seems not good. Goddess of destruction. Okay, that
Yeah.
doesn't sound fun.
These keys were spread out around the land, but over time they've been. I guess their locations have been forgotten about. Only the white dragons closest to the order knew about them, and they're all gone. We honestly thought that me and father were the last.
Let me just give you a rundown of white dragons that I know about. Okay. There's a girl named Sarah. She's a white dragon. She's from Trojan. Okay, she has been taken by the dark dragons. Also in Trojan,
Sarah?
there.
I know Sarah. She was captured. No way. I don't believe it. Sarah is impossible to capture.
Well, as far as we know, she's gone. She's missing. We don't know that she's been captured, but she's missing, and the trail led off in the direction of the dark dragons. So we thought she might have been captured, but I don't have proof of that. You're right. It's possible that she is not captured.
Curious.
Also, in Trojan, there is a blind girl who can see the future. She's a white dragon. I forgot her name. She's my girlfriend. You can be my girlfriend too. I'm
I don't know about that one. We just met, but maybe after a couple more coffees.
Yeah, let's have some coffees. That sounds good.
Mm.
So those are the white dragons that I'm aware of. Besides yourself and me and my party here, Boy, and Aaron Axis, and also Guru Gigi, we're all white dragons. So now you know that there's at least 2, 3, 4. So at least 6 other white dragons besides yourself. We're coming back, baby. I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing that white dragon back. I'm bringing it back.
Then there's hope after all. You
Yeah,
should
we're gonna save
seek
the world.
out Sage Jacques.
Lead me. Just tell me where to go, and I'll go. I will seek him out.
I I don't know if he is still there. But if you go to his shrine, I promise you, you will learn something.
Yo, I love learning things. Let's go to this shrine.
Okay. She points out a spot on the map that is unmarked, but I'll mark it for you with a blue flag. Right over there.
Perfect. Now we know where the shrine is. We can visit the shrine on our way to Sandrood Port,
There we go.
or as like a short detour just before we get to Sandrood Port. After we visit Tantar and Tuntar.
Sure. She says, I trained there once with him. And
The cruel tutelage of
there's some
What did you say,
ancient magic
Sheisha?
going on there. You might want to check it out. I'm not going to say more. Consider it a trial.
I like a challenge. You're talking
We
about
do need to get stronger.
The cruel tutelage of Sage Jacques.
As for the situation in the Crystal Mountains, you said that it's affecting Romero as well. We will send some aid to
I nod.
Romero. But my people, they do not possess the power of white dragons. They also do not possess any kind of capabilities to deal with this situation you're referring to. Like I mentioned, all I could do is send some men to investigate and see if they can discern something. If you deem it wise, we will do that. But if you don't think that's wise,
Listen,
we
I don't.
will.
I
We
don't
will
know
wait.
how many. And you got. Do you think like, if they die, are you gonna miss them?
Of course. Is it dangerous? Should we not?
I don't know. We fought a giant in a cave.
Oh,
Who
yes,
was
we're
mad about the
aware of
water
the
situation.
inhabitants of the caves.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you want to send some men, if that makes you sleep better at night, send some men.
Do you know if the
It's just
white
like
dragons
she
We'll
made
have
it
send a
sound like
research
the
team.
men could do anything.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, send a research team. Send them in. Send them in with some, you know,
Oh, what was that, Star
loose
Fox?
leaf notebook paper, spiral notebooks.
Did the white dragons have a stronghold or castle or some base where they operated from? Something left of them that we might be able to find along the way to give us more ideas?
The White Dragons? The stronghold you're referring to?
Yeah. Yes.
Where's
No.
the clubhouse
The
for White
s-
Dragons?
The White
Yeah.
Dragons operated independently and spread out. Consider them as beacons of light for every location of the world, aside from Scandi, where Zog resides. But when Zog started the last war, well, the only war I know of, I was not alive the whole time, the White Dragons did meet. I was too young. I was your age. Well, I am your age, but I was too young. I was just a baby. And my father did not go, because my father was being selfish and feared death itself. So I do not know where they met. But it was nowhere near here, I can tell you that.
I bet you they
The
met
White Dragons
in
seem
Orient.
to avoid drawing attention to this general landmass. Most of them resided elsewhere. In other words, it was not common to find white dragons here other than me and my father. And Sarah, I suppose. Sarah always lived in Georgian. But as far as I'm aware, Sarah traveled a lot. She had a capability to poof and
Sarah's the
to
reason
different
we
places.
thought we could turn into dragons. Sarah turns into a dragon, so we thought we could turn into dragons too. But you're saying not everyone can, so maybe just Sarah. But we were really hoping that we were just gonna one day become a dragon. But you're saying no, so.
I think the idea is that she was a dragon that had turned into a person.
Yeah, I get that, but like I wanted to also be a
She
dragon
looks
that
at
turns into a
you,
person.
Aaron Axis, and says, "Very good. Yes. She is
Maybe I'm a
actually a
person that
dragon."
turns into a dragon though.
But she's a very talented dragon. She never gets caught, which is why I'm just curious. Did she actually stand up and fight?
There was evidence of a scuffle, a dragon scuffle. So we believe that she did fight and that she may have been bested, but we can't prove that.
None of us actually saw the combat, right?
No, we just saw
Correct.
the signs of the damage that was
A
done
little
from
girl
the
saw
fight.
the
No
fight
one
and
saw it
told
except
you
for
about it.
except for
A little
her.
girl, a little girl told us. When we went to the area afterwards and saw the damage, though, that's what I meant. Yeah, the little girl saw it.
Then Sarah did
Remember,
it
I tried to loot. I was like,
to
"Is this a
draw
place
them
where we
away
can
from
loot?" And you
you.
didn't find anything.
So they thought that they got themselves a white dragon. But lo and behold, there were more of you. That sounds like a sacrifice to me. I bet she's still alive.
Well, when you say sacrifice and then you say she's alive, that's kind of giving me mixed signals here.
Well, if they found you and they knew that you were white dragons as well, you would not be here.
Well, I almost got killed by a boar once, so you might be onto something, but I don't know.
You might want to hone in on your skills. Practice.
Yeah, I'm swinging that sword harder and harder every time. I gotta tell you, I've been eating good, swimming in every body of water that I can find. I'm just getting stronger and stronger every day. And you know what? I feel great. I feel great, and I can detect evil.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah,
Well,
everyone's
if
got something that
Zog
makes
is
them special.
uprising, and you think he's seeking the keys for the goddess of destruction, well, I mean, you have two of them already, and he needs all of them, right? So as long as he doesn't get a hold of those two.
Um,
Yeah, let's just play the game where we don't engage the story at all and just play keep away.
Yeah, if you want to, you could.
we're going back to Tantar. Okay, we're in Tantar. Okay, we go to Sandwood Port. Okay, we're back in Oria. Oh, they're coming. We sailed to Windia. Okay, we're back in Romero. Okay, back over to the Fairest of Sorrow. The Fairest.
I don't know. You do you. This is your world. These are the scenarios.
Avoid the black dragons at all costs. We have to run the keys. We are the key runners.
The key runners. There you go. We renamed our game.
Just kidding. I was just going with the joke. I love having a, joke.
Uh huh. Yep. So, any other questions? Things you want to figure out, learn on your mind?
I take out the two crystals I have and I just kind of present them. The lustrous one and the non-dead one.
Okay. She looks at it and she says, curious. Give me a second. She casts a spell.
Okay.
And she says, oh, it's magical. Huh. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can figure this out.
I have like a finger that like points to one as if to ask her like which one.
The lustrous one.
Oh, okay. I smile. That's a happy thought.
Do you sense magic within me? Am I magical?
So as she
I'm just
like
kidding.
is inspecting this crystal, she begins to like frown. Oh. This is a terrible item. This traps souls within it. There could be a soul in it now.
Love souls.
That's dark.
I mean, I don't want to like collect them like Satan. I mean, like I want people to have good souls. I'm here to save your soul. What I do, I'm a paladin. Sometimes I kill evil things. Sometimes I'm saving souls. Have I told you about the book of the book of whatever religion I don't follow because religions don't exist in this world?
I'm sorry, what, 5?
Nothing, just being stupid again.
Okay, so what do you guys do or say or what?
I feel like we should go. We should move on. Nina, do you think these crystals steal souls? Should they be destroyed? If we destroy these
No,
crystals,
not
will
these
it purify the
crystals.
water?
Just this crystal.
The lustrous
Oh.
Yeah, the
one
one that
steals
was from
souls,
the
or the other?
Well, it's
the one
not
that
that
was
the
from the
crystal
evil room.
steals souls. It's magical enough to contain a soul in it. Somebody has to direct the soul into it. There may or may not already be a soul in it. I don't know.
Is that the one
How
that
do
you
we
saw your
extra-
image in?
How do we extricate a soul
No,
from
no.
a pistol?
This is the one, I believe
No,
this is
yes,
the one
yes,
that we
this is
took
the
from the room
one.
with the big crystal.
No.
Oh, it's the lustrous one?
Yes. The one you found on
okay.
the giant that you guys never
There is a
detected
soul in
magic
that
on.
crystal.
Yeah. Maybe.
Or it's capable of holding a soul.
It's capable of holding a soul, but yeah, boy has seen an image.
Does anybody have like a piece of paper? Is there something to write upon available?
And In fact, I do have a bunch of paper that I bought for mapping
Ha ha
purposes,
ha! True.
along with an ink and a pen.
I attempt to find those items on your person. I'm I'm trying to get them from you.
Okay, I will get them once I understand what you're looking for.
And he does his best to draw an image of a fox and some grass. And I put that picture over with
I'm sure you
the
draw a
the
lovely
crystal.
fox. You're like a nature guy. I'm sure
It
you
looks like
draw a
Sanic.
beautiful fox, brother. Sanic. Why you freaking fricks ruining Sanic, okay? Fucking knock it off.
It's very rough. But I put that next to the crystal that she says that might contain a soul.
What a lovely drawing. What is he trying to tell you?
I point at the fox, like I put my finger on it, and then I put my finger on the crystal.
I think he's saying he wants to drink some more dirty water, but I'm not
You
sure.
think there's a fox in the crystal?
I nod my head.
Oh, what a poor fox.
How do we release souls trapped in these crystals?
Say smash him? I hope it's smash
We
him.
might have to ask Nan about that. This isn't really magic I'm familiar with. Nan, she's a witch. She deals with the weird stuff like this.
Does she have a coven? Like, how do witches work?
I don't know. I don't really pry in her business.
I'll be sure to do that. Thank you.
Sure. So if you'd like, we could,
So where do we find Nan? Where do we find Nan? We gotta go see the sage. We gotta find Nan. We gotta go to San Report. Go to Aurea.
Nan's over here,
got a
and
lot
she
of places.
points at another building.
Okay, we're gonna go talk to Nan.
Okay, so you
about
guys
soul
leave the
crystals.
cafe,
We're very intrigued.
and you guys go see Nan. And you see just another Windian. She doesn't nothing curious about her. Very pretty, young looking, like Nina's age. But in her house, she does have like lots of herbs and stuff drying on strings all about the place and whatnot. It's very natural feeling inside there.
Would you say there's over 11 herbs and spices?
That does sound nice.
It's almost like an
I like all these
apothecary.
herbs and all this holistic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and Nina greets her and she says, "Oh, customers, yay!" And Nina's like, "Well, not exactly. Can you tell us anything about this? I'm pretty sure it's a soul gem." And so the witch starts like eyeing it for a while, and she's like, yes. And there's a soul inside it too." Oh, unfortunate for that soul. I wonder if he deserves it. And she kind of just seems
I
to
like
be
the
like,
laugh.
yeah.
He's a little fox.
There's a soul in here. Oh, that's so funny. He must be suffering horribly. Oh, what a
Yeah.
tragedy.
He's just a fox, okay? Don't get too attached.
Do you know how to release it?
Release. Move
Oh.
the crack.
Maybe you just
It
break
would be
it.
neat
the whole
if
pie.
like well, actually, okay, so this is out of character thinking, but it would be neat if like what you see in the gem doesn't necessarily relate like 100% to what is in it, but it might be some kind of like reflection or like representation of what is in the gem. So like if you see a
You said
fox
you
in
don't
there,
want it
it
to be
might
a
just mean
fox.
that whoever or whatever is in it is just cunning.
Well, I guess you'll see when if you do anything about it, I guess.
Oh yeah, well we don't know if we're gonna do anything about it, right?
I don't know. But
We're
she
talking to
says
the witch
you just
about it,
break
so
it.
we're about to find out.
Oh, I don't wanna. I kind of look a little like concerned. Like I don't want to break the pretty crystal.
Well, then the soul stays trapped inside it.
I kind of like have this consternation about whether I should
I
break the
pull out the
crystal or
crystals I
create the
have. Are there any souls in these crystals? Because I'll break every one of them. I show her all my crystals, the ones that weren't as cool or whatever.
Yeah, Tiberia seems to be pretty eager to
No.
smash crystals.
Yeah. Those crystals are just crystals from the crystal caverns. I can tell. They have that
You
lack
know
of
they're super
luster.
valuable, right? You've
Mm.
heard how much these are worth, haven't you? On the on the on the
Um,
Romarin black markets. Oh, it's crazy. All these go for so
but, I mean, they
much.
might be valuable to the continents in the south and
I
west.
think they could be valuable to Windia. You might want to purchase these off me.
Hmm. I see you're a funny guy, aren't you? Well, break your gem or not, doesn't matter to me. Stew? Anybody?
I don't
I would
typically
like
eat
some.
witches
You
stew.
guys just ate at the
I'm good
cafe,
though.
but sure, yeah. She starts serving you up some
It smells
stew.
really good, and she's been so nice. It'd be rude to say no.
I don't want any stew. I'm not eating witch stew.
Okay.
Frog legs and shit. I'm good. I have newt. Everyone who ate the witch's stew now has +5 to being awesome, and Tiberius, you suck.
Uh, no, nothing special about this stew. Just trying to fatten you up. She gonna eat you later.
just like Hansel and Gretel, it's
Yeah.
typical witch behavior. Be
Yeah.
careful.
Just don't ask what's in the stew.
Soylent Green is people.
Oh, that's kobolds.
Mm.
Ones that died. Okay, no. Just recycling. No,
The
I'm kidding.
kobold.
Yeah, so, okay. You got some info? Got any other questions for these two, Nina and the Switch?
I shake my head.
I appreciate your consideration on these crystals that lack luster.
If you want to have a good time, you just have to play a kobold because that's like Secret's pet race. She
Yeah.
loves kobold.
Oh, I love the kobolds.
Is that why you ran off with them? You're like, oh, kobolds. This is please secret.
I took that as a good sign from the DM. Yes, it's because I know Secret. She wouldn't let any harm come to them if she could help it.
If I can help it. No, not my kobolds. I just wanted to imagine this like rabble-rousing horde of kobolds, and yeah. It looks funny. It's a funny vision to imagine.
Yeah.
Yes, they're in the commons if you want to.
But yeah, they're not hostile, so they're just
I imagine that you'd also love
confused.
the kobold that Critical Role had in one of their shows, but that you wouldn't want to find out what happened to it.
No. So we are getting close to
Kobolds in World of Warcraft are so different than these kind of kobolds.
Very
These kind of
different.
kobolds
Very.
are
D&D
wizard
kobold.
like, and
Yeah,
like
not
the
D&D
kobolds
kobold.
in World of Warcraft are like take candle, and it's just like I want them to be take candle all the time, kobolds.
So yeah, I know that you guys got presented many things. So I guess what's the plan? What do you wanna accomplish? Where are we going next?
Well, Nina kind of gave us a kind of like a quest
A couple of
Give us
to
quests
go and see the
multiple
actually.
sage.
Yeah, the
Talk to
sage sounds
Nana,
like a
we can
good
go see
starting
the
point.
stage.
I think we should go see the sage. I would like to try and like foul the lakes and in the mountains and stuff like that and help Romero, but I don't think we have enough information or strength to do that right now. So
You know what I think
maybe
we
in
need to
seeking
do
this
is
sage.
capture. We have to capture a good soul inside that dead crystal, and then it'll purify the water. We just have to sacrifice.
Yeah, and then we have to
one
figure
good
out like
soul.
what the heck about this like crystal and souls and stuff like that.
Paladins have pretty pure souls, don't they?
Paladin
Yeah,
wants to
just trap me-
capture
do-
souls.
Just capture.
sounds
Let's
weird.
just capture me in a crystal, and we'll just put me in the crystal, and I'll just
Yeah.
purify the water for a couple of weeks, and then I'll take a break, get me out of the crystal for a while, rest up, and then we'll go back to the crystal. I'll just be living that crystal life, bro. Crystal life.
Okay, let's
Crystal
let's
life.
let's stay on a serious note. So what are we gonna do here? So I can prepare
I
for
think
next
we're gonna
session.
go seek the
East.
sage.
Okay.
We're
Sage.
gonna go to the east because
So you're gonna take the bridge across
Yes.
the waterway. Okay. Cool. Then yeah, we'll end here with you guys. Next session preparing for your trek across to the port. And
Yep. Sounds good.
Cool.
yeah, we'll see what
We're gonna go
happens
to this
along
guy's
the way.
shrine.
But I will not be
Our
here
ultimate
next
goal.
week.
I
that's right,
actually
everyone's
am thinking about taking. What about the 26th? Are you guys going to be here on the 26th?
I will be
highly
here the
unlikely.
26th, yeah.
I'll still be
I was
at
gonna say
home. It's day after
the week
Christmas.
after next, I will not
I'm
be
here all
available.
the time, but if we need to take some time for the holidays or
Okay,
whatever, I'm
then
cool
we
with
will
that too.
play
Whatever you
on the
guys wanna do.
19th, and we'll take the 26th off because I would like some time to prep ahead now that I have you guys more on the road. I got some things that I need to prepare in case you go there.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
Whatever
Sure.
you need to do.
We'll miss Gigi though.
I'll be
Yeah,
alright.
it'll be
I got
fine. I mean,
Cyberpunk, and I feel like I'm still at the beginning.
My
This game
character's
is
pretty
so
easy
cool.
to play right now. Level
You
1.
guys got
Oracle.
Cyberpunk? You guys got Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so I
my
will
God, it's so
see everybody but Gigi on the 19th.
I think so,
Yep.
yeah.
Me.
Okay.
Nightmares. Expect me.
Yep, thanks everybody. It was fun. I summoned
Take
an
care, have a good
elemental.
weekend.
It did things.
Yeah, I got killed.
He just got banished back to his home.
I'd be like
True.
Is there like a paladin that becomes like never mind. It wouldn't work for this role play anyways. Never mind.
Okay, I'll talk to everybody later. Take care.
Right, bye.
Okay, see ya.
Good night.